Oh man, here we go. Show 2 of the year. Everybody sing along.
Not a man, understand. He's the daddy son of Sam. Hey, found the Lord of Pain.
Catherine Boyle.
Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug, demon bird, doom hurt, Stephen Goodbird lie.
We're all a bit rusty.
In the lake of fire.
How dare you?
Say, can you hear us? We are on our way. I just died in your mouth today.
Just a little joke there. We do not worship the Dark Lord.
That Marnie's stealing the show with her painting. I'm gonna ban that painting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ban that painting.
My blouses get brighter and brighter, and still the painting persists.
Your blouses are out of this world. Out of this world. Good evening. Good evening. Well, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the Late Night Alternative Friday, Tuesday, the 5th of... St. John's here.
Hey, then we have a party.
St. John has resubscribed. And Alive has resubscribed. We had some subscriptions while we were listening to music while you were watching Old Us.
Yeah.
By the way, all the titles and the opening videos, and if you go to our channel now, we've got a new image up of us. Have you seen that new image?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's clearer. Thank you, Nightfall666. They're all done by our friend Jeff. Pop Hazy Design. He did the Rabbit Hole tour video poster. He did all of that. He did all the designs. He's great.
This is true.
He's great. However, if you want to make like a compilation video, what's that noise? Hang on. Is that?
Is it this guy?
I don't know. Anyway, if you want to make, Della, thank you. If you want to make a compilation video, go for it. Go for it. Like, you want it like 15 minutes or 5 minutes, something we can put on a loop. Go for it. That would be great.
We'd appreciate it.
What is that noise?
It's going bing. It went bing then.
I don't have that. Oh, that's telling me we've got a guest on. No. Zoe Loughlin. Yeah, I pronounced your name correctly, I bet. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, everybody who's subbed. It's appreciated. This to us is life.
Yeah.
You can't see that. You can't. So I'm going to turn the light on just so you can see the jacket. You can't. So I'm turn this.
It's a beautiful navy blue corduroy.
There you go. That's what I'm wearing now.
This is what's happening today.
But you can't really see it.
It's nice.
The hair, bit mess. I like it.
Welcome. It's going to get worse.
Welcome.
Innit?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to get a haircut till probably. I reckon. I'm calling this. Hey, did you read the thing the other day? And if this is true, I called it, but I couldn't find much to back it up. Right? I saw it on Twitter. I couldn't find much to back it up, and then I got distracted by something shiny. That Priti Patel was looking at the possibility of putting forward a bill bringing back the death penalty. Now, I don't want to spread rumours because I could not find much to back that up. Right? I could not find much to back that up. But I called this like 3 years ago.
It wouldn't be the most staggering thing to happen, would it?
I called this 3 years ago. So this is the third lockdown. We're going to be here. We're going to be here until middle of March. I don't know if we've got any teachers watching. I want to big up the teachers.
Right up, yeah.
Because so many of the a-holes on the right. By the way, Talk Radio's got its YouTube channel back. But so many of the a-holes on the right have been slagging off teachers, right? People who write columns, not journalists, but people who write columns and people who present radio shows have been slagging off teachers, right? We have one of the easiest jobs in the world. And I want to say thank you to all the teachers because I know that my kid's school that was supposed to open tomorrow had put in a testing. They had a system that was set. I think they'd started testing some of the older kids to go as before they were going to go in. And they'd spent a lot of Christmas, a lot of Christmas setting up this testing thing and the
training the teachers to do it,
and all of that, and it to be cancelled. So I want to say, I love the teachers, not all of them, because there are some dodgy teachers, there are some dodgy Twitch hosts, but I want to say, you're very welcome. I want to say, thank you What is that noise?
It's this thing. It's the Northern Lights. Is it worth it?
Hang on.
If I pull the plug out.
Oh, we got Northern Lights. It is worth it. They can't hear it. So we want to say that. I want to say tonight's show. Big up the teachers.
Favours, you're behind. We've already covered that one. They're back.
Big up the teachers. Oh, why don't they vaccinate the teachers?
I know. That would be a cracking idea,
why
wouldn't
don't
it?
they vaccinate the teachers? Why don't they, as we were talking the other day, get vets to do the vaccinations? Get vets going 24 hours shifts doing the vaccinations. It's just the vets just say, look, really sorry, unless it's an emergency, we will not be seeing any animals for a month, right? Unless it's if it's an emergency, of course we can sort it out, but we're not doing any injections, any deworming, we're not doing any of that, the boosters or any of that for a month. We're going to work 24 hours. We're going to have like 2 vets on at a time and 4 vets throughout the day, going to work shifts, and we're just going to vaccinate people.
I wouldn't mind being done by a vet, but I'd want them to take my temperature in the normal way.
Alistair, nice to see you. Thank you for the sub. Boomba-da, boomba-da, boomba-da. That is what I would like to say. Let's get some heroin addicts sending out the vaccination as well. They know how to inject. They'll do it in between your toes. They might do it in the end of your peen.
Yeah, do you remember that guy we saw in the stairwell that time? Oh, dearie me.
Speaking of which, right? And this is how I am. I am driven by, as we all are. I think. Thank you, CJPJ3000. Since you said I would not like the vaccine in the end of my peen, I will have it. I will have it anywhere. I will have that vaccine anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere. And this, I'm driven by instinct, right? And my instincts are impulse, perhaps a better word. I'm driven by impulse. We're human beings. We're driven by impulse. And my impulses are often not the best thing for me, and are often cruel and mean.
Yeah.
And I heard about this clip of an episode of an American chat show where the presenter was obviously struggling. And my impulse was, I'm gonna watch that. That sounds awesome. An impulse completely negated everything that I have been through recently, everything that you have been through recently, everything that you have witnessed recently. And I was able to realise that was my impulse and not act on it, and didn't watch it. And that's for you, St. John. And then Catherine came around, and I remember I said, this is not going to be pleasant, right? And we're not watching it for entertainment. But let's have a look at this. And we watched, so it's Wendy Williams. It's Friday, October the 30th, 2020. Man alive, that's it's a whole show. And I thought I heard it on a Tim Heidecker podcast. I thought, we'll watch it. And it was. I mean, we were wondering why no one stepped in to stop it. And you came up with,
She must be the boss.
she's the boss. Also, maybe people don't like her. We don't know. We're guessing. And they thought, well, this will learn her.
It's not the first time she's done something on a show that's got people talking for the wrong reasons. You know, people wondering if she's all right. You know, and that's the kindest answer to what they see.
We got 666 viewers. It is an incredible piece. The whole episode's on YouTube. And we kind of, hello, Ollie, we kind of skipped through it. And there's part of me going, well, play some of it tonight. And then part of me's going, well, why am I playing it tonight? If I were to play it tonight, why? And it would be exploitative. I mean, would it be exploited? I don't know. So I'm not going to, because I don't know why I'd be playing it. If I had a clear, I think that showing you this,
it would be,
this.
Isn't this awful? But it'd be like those newspaper articles you see about, horrified a passerby saw people having it off on the bus. They videoed it. It's here.
I like those things.
That's what it would be, right?
It's also I was talking to someone about this the other day. Those things of when you pictures of Gaza holding a bottle of vodka, and you think, don't take the picture, or put the camera down and go and say either ignore it and walk on by, or go, mate, are you all right? Are you sure you want to be doing that? Do you want to go for a coffee and have a chat about it? Or just walk on by. Thank you, Bones Malone. Don't take a picture of it and sell it to the newspapers.
Yeah.
No, that's not...
Ghoulish is what it is.
That's not entertainment.
Ghoulish.
But my knee-jerk reaction is to go, bearing in mind, 2 weeks ago, just over 2 weeks ago, I had to cancel this show because I'd been taking cocaine and masturbating for 15 hours, or however long it was, But there's still the part of me that goes, Ooh,
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's, oh, thank God that's not me. Some of it. Someone's worse off than me.
Some of it, I think, there is I want to, we like to see people struggling. There was the Chinese proverb, isn't it? There's nothing funnier. I don't know if this is a Chinese proverb, actually, but there's nothing funnier than your neighbour falling off his roof. That's the funniest thing. We like seeing people. We like seeing people struggling. And some of us are. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. So it's Tuesday.
Tuesday
so
Club.
We tend to focus more on the spiritual, the larger experience of life. But, the themes on this show are very, very loose indeed. And you can talk about whatever you want.
All very loosey-goosey.
Totally loosey-goosey.
Where's that gone? And I think we're still getting up to speed a little bit. I'm feeling... I'm going... My eyesight is getting worse and worse and worse.
Someone's saying in the chat she looks like Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne doesn't like Sharon Osbourne, so I don't know what you're on about, matey.
My eyesight is terrible now. I can't. You're now blurry.
Oh.
To me.
How often you been wearing them bins?
I wear them to read and to do this now. But now I can't do the show without these.
Screens. That's what it is. Screens. Yep. And eyes. And poor eyesight.
And I am... I'm also day 2, I think, of coming off my meds. 2 or 3, I don't remember. 2, I think, of reducing my meds as guided by my doctor. And so I'm a little bit headachy. I felt it today, this afternoon. I felt a little bit headachy, a little bit zappy in the brain. Elton, I found a great time travel film, Rogue 2 Media. So I did the time travel podcast. Watched a great film tonight, a New Zealand film. It's on Amazon Prime. Mega Time Squad. It is funny, man. It is funny. It's this low budget New Zealand indie film, and it's this idiot, and he gets this bracelet that sends him back in time 3 minutes, and so he keeps going back in time, and then there's loads of him, and they go, we should make a squad. We should make like a gang. Yeah, like a squad. Yeah, like a time squad. Yeah, Mega Time Squad.
Oh God,
it's funny, man.
I was in the other room while he was watching that, and that's exactly what it sounded like.
Andy says that's the time to get proper specs, not readers.
These are proper specs, they're not readers. He didn't get them from Tesco.
But also, my prescription's not strong. It was 1-1, right?
Oh, beginners.
So these are, what do you mean proper glasses? These are proper glasses.
Them's training specs.
And I got glasses for driving. It's a really, really good film. Is it as good as Summertime Machine Blues? Yes, it is. It is cock bongo. Skype's open. What are you waiting for?
Yeah. We got a guest coming on in about 20 minutes.
Talk to me about.
She's my friend.
She's my best. I've never met her.
She's my friend.
She wrote this book.
Her name's Titileo.
Thank you, Chris.
She wrote this book for her youngest child. Apparently she wrote a book for each of the children she's had.
Well, that's just lazy.
But she felt like
not lazy. The opposite of lazy.
People said to her, others need to see it because it's a kid's book, but it's all about aspiration and reach and
that little boy
and dreaming big. And he's adorable.
Is that actually her?
Yes, what he looks like.
It's no way.
Yeah.
Oh, star of a book. Yes, man. Look at him. He's
yeah, but
little...
he's like our kids, right? His mum's.
Oh God, unlucky.
In terms of, doesn't everyone's mum write a book about them? That's what
unlucky
he's like.
son.
But this is a really cool book, and we'll talk about it a bit later on.
Have we got a link where people can buy that?
I'm sure I can find you one. Yeah.
Andy says, "Oops, they look the same as my cheapo readers." Time Andy out. These are police police glasses. No notification tonight, AZ. Twitch is a land of 1,000 dances. And also, I feel we are kind of just getting back up to speed a little bit. We're getting back up to speed. I'm hot in this jacket.
You are. It's looking good.
No, I mean
take
physically.
It off then.
I don't like wearing T-shirts on their own.
Oh.
If I get chilly, I might. It's from the Gap. They call it the Gap in America.
Yeah, I know.
They don't call it the Gap over here.
Let me find the link on this.
Someone call us. For Christ's sakes. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hello. St. Jim will... Oh, yeah. St. Jim will come to you in a minute. Hello, Lisa Marie. St. Jim, you do call it the gap. Hey, Lisa Marie, what have you got for us? Well, we haven't been here for a while.
But we did wonder what happened to you. You
No,
all right?
I didn't wonder. I couldn't
Be
care
nice.
less.
Be nice.
Oh, you can't hear Lisa. Okay, well, that's... there we go. Now you can. Lisa, talk to us, because here's the thing. I'm not doing... I'm addressing this to everyone watching this tonight. I will no longer be leading conversations. I want you, the callers, to bring the conversation to me, because I cannot lead the conversation anymore. I'm spent. I'm a husk. I'm a Farley's rusk. Oh, I'd love a rusk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'd love a Farley's rusk right now. So, Lisa, what conversation have you brought to us?
Just what's new with you guys?
Nothing.
Well, there's a bit, but...
What?
Well, there's a fair bit's happened, isn't it?
Oh, he talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. But
Nothing-
yeah, we're all
nothing
right.
is-
What's happened today? I made a chicken katsu curry for tea. It was a little bit too hot for me, but you enjoyed
I
it.
went back and supped up the sauce.
It was a good one. Hairy bikers. Those guys are geniuses.
Those hairy bastards.
Yeah,
I love them, yeah. Okay, cool.
so good. So good. That's what we have for tea. Anyway, that's the news.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed. You guys have got to bring the conversation to me, because I will not be bringing the conversation to you.
Here we go. Here's
What's up?
conversation for the nation.
Hey, he's one of those
Hi.
perverts that
Hi.
calls it the gap.
St. John,
Oh.
that is a righteous cap.
Thank you. I got it for Christmas.
It's so good.
I know, I love it. I got an
You're
extra
saying so
Squirtle
good,
for
and it
Christmas.
says so good on his t-shirt.
Oh, subliminal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It says I'm so good at video games on my t-shirt. You can't see it.
Is that St. John merch?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Whoa. What's the link for St. Jim merch?
Streamelements.com/Sigino, maybe?
Stream. Hang on
I
a minute.
think.
www.streamelements.
Hang on. I'm grabbing it because that's definitely not it.
How effing unprofessional. You've got a chance to sell. Our audience are suckers.
Oh, also,
I got it.
Seth UK in the chat says, look at this guy with his tree still up. Are you going to tell her or shall I?
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
This
Hey.
tree is up year round.
Whoa.
I want one of
Hang on a minute. Let's take this over here. Nigel from Maidstone's calling in, so we probably won't hear from him again. Let's just take this over here. This is what we got. Right, what we getting?
Are you sure that's what it says in Japanese or are you stitching us up, St. John?
I'm positive that that's what that's.
I'm so good at video games. I'm going to get it in. I don't like that. I'm going to get it. I like.
Be brave and get a colour.
All right.
I like the
I'm gonna get
blue. The blue looks good, obviously.
that one. All right, and I'm going to get XL. Oh no, not black. No black.
It's all gone wrong, St. John.
You got to hit the drop down, Ian.
I'll hit your drop down in a minute with my dick.
Well,
Bring it on. Let's go.
What's Heather True Royal?
purple.
Heather True Royal, I think, is the
No.
purple.
No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
You could.
All right, I'm doing it. Add to cart.
Yeah.
Catherine, what do you want?
Let me have a look. Let's have a look. I mean, I like that one, but I don't want to be matching with you.
We can be matching. We can have a St. John night.
All right. Oh, we could have a St. John night. I like the Japanesey one. Let me see that.
Okay.
Real quick.
Not the
fun
vest.
fact.
Come on now. That's for Friday nights on Twitch.
There we go.
The vest night,
That
isn't
one.
it?
All right.
You call those vests?
Yeah.
Those are tank tops.
A tank
No,
top.
a tank
Yo,
top.
you
A
absolute
tank top
melt.
to us is like some sort of ribbed
It
jumper.
literally says it on the merch store. It says tank top.
I know, but you Americans took that language and ran with it, didn't you?
Well, we don't call it the Gap either, but
Yes, you do.
nobody
you call
says
it-
the
yeah.
Gap.
I could come.
Mind you, if I put Squirtle on, it's going to
Can
draw all
we-
kinds of comments, isn't
Can you
it?
please tell me
Same as yours, Em.
What?
Yeah, same as yours.
what?
I can't wear a top saying Squirtle on it. You know what people will say.
All right.
These people.
These are
perverts.
babies. What are these?
No.
I think it's just a different outline. Like one has a black outline
I'll
and one
have
has a.
this then, 'cause it's different.
Do it.
Well, what colour do you want?
No,
I've
I
got
don't want
that
purple. White.
Oh, you can't wear white. What do you want? Medium?
Why can't I wear white?
Because you get dinner medals.
Oh, well, this is true. Have you got any brown ones, St. John?
I could probably put a brown one on there. I don't
No,
know.
I'm joking.
What size?
Medium, please.
Okay, that's All right, we're going to be merched
That's
up.
sorted. Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
We are going to be
Thanks,
merched up.
St.
Quick side note: if you do that, if you take a picture of it, I'll put it on my BRB screen. All the
No,
people
we're
that buy
okay. We're
merch.
okay, man. That's all right. Thanks, but we'll pass on that.
Oh, I do have ornaments for you guys.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I
can see
saw.
it. That one says Catherine Boyle, and then Ian's is somewhere. It's somewhere.
At the back.
It's somewhere on there.
It's around the back, smashed.
It's not around the back. I put all of them very clearly on the front.
You've done a beautiful job there, St. John.
Thank you. It was my wife helped too. Also, this tree, I wish I could get it to work, but I have an app that like lets me change the colors of it, and I can like draw patterns and stuff on it. But the app's not working right now. So
Okay. I believe you.
how was your guys' New Year's and Christmas and stuff?
Weird. It's weird in this country at the moment. We're about to be put back into lockdown again. What is this, the third one?
Third one, yeah.
My kids thought they were going to school. Then last night, my youngest was told she wasn't. So she really wanted to go back. She's 9 and misses her friends. So she was a bit upset, but she's over it now because she's had a day sitting at home. And that's the way it's going to be for we don't know how long. It's a weird time, St. John. But we are here. What more can we say?
I'm happy that you're here.
Thanks.
So did they like plan for everybody to come back, and then they just didn't know about the lockdown?
We were
so they
told
just
2 days
canceled
ago that
school?
schools are safe.
Yeah,
The Prime Minister said 2 days ago schools are safe.
the older kids were told that they weren't going back for another couple of weeks, but the younger ones were assured that it was perfectly safe and we shouldn't be messing around and we should send the kids to school. And then the night before, they changed their mind.
Thank you,
Sounds very
Uro
professional.
Messiah, for the sub.
Have you guys had any snow yet?
When I was in rehab for 4 days, it was snowing like a bastard.
But it wasn't where I was.
Yeah, a lot of snow.
Man, we got like a little bit of snow, and I went outside and I was excited, and I stood in it, and it didn't even like really touch the ground. Like it melted as soon as it touched the ground. Snow is my favorite thing, besides Christmas and winter and stuff.
I had a Spanish friend come over to see me when I was at university. We're still friends now, but it's the first time she'd been over to stay with me like independently, not with my parents. You know, I wasn't living with my parents. And it was the first time she'd seen snow in her life, right? And I will never forget it. We were sitting inside, and through the window you could see it snowing. And all of a sudden she sort of, you know, like when a dog sees a squirrel. It was that. She was gone. And I had to chase her out of the house. And she was out there doing the Snoopy thing,
Can we
eating
just
the snow.
say... We salute you, Lenny Beige, for the raid. Thank you, brother. We saw it was your quiz night tonight. I was kind of lurking in the background for a little bit of your quiz. Namaste. When are you coming on our show again? Jason, thank you for the sub. So you just called in to say that Americans are perverts who call it the Gap.
No, I just wanted to call in and say I love you guys.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
That creep. Nigel from Maidstone has left a message.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what it is.
Can you get us on the show?
And we'll call him back and he won't
Hi,
be there.
Ian. It's Nigel. Hi, Ian. It's Nigel. Hello, Catherine, if you hear this message.
Yay.
Call me back if you get time for me to go on a show.
Okay, let's call him back.
Let's see what happens.
Phone will be disconnected.
He'll have gone from the kitchen.
Hello?
The mobile number you've called is currently unavailable.
Thank you, Lenny Beige, for the raid. When are you coming on our show again? Congratulations on quiz night. No, congratulating. I mean, quizzes have been around for centuries. No one knows where the word quiz comes from.
Oh.
There is a really good apocryphal story about an Irishman taking a bet that he could get a new word into the... This isn't a joke.
Right, but it's apocryphal, so that means that's posh for bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah. That he could get but so a lot of people think this is true, that he could get a new word into the English language. Have I got this right? So, and he went around like Dublin, just writing the word quiz. He made up this word quiz, and he wrote it on walls, and till everyone went, "Hey, sister, hobnobs." Thinking we're going to meet. And he wrote quiz on the wall, so everyone's going, what's this? What's this quiz? What's this quiz? What's this quiz that's going on in the walls now? What's the quiz on the walls now? Yeah, that's I said no. And there's other quiz I know what else now. And so quiz became. I stopped. I was doing Ringo on the way home. I was coming back to England via Ringo.
I heard Ringo
And
pop in there.
and so quiz. No, so
Quiz is made up by an Irishman.
an Irish theatre entrepreneur. That's the detail in it that makes people think it's real.
Could be, yeah.
I didn't know what COVID meant. What does it mean?
Coronavirus.
Go on, follow it. Follow it. Say the words.
Coronavirus.
You know I said it. Disease,
right? Yeah.
coronavirus disease. Isn't that nuts? Hey, David Turners, give us a call, Turners, and I will smash your face in with a brick.
Oh no, let's not do
David
that.
Turners, he's not a sub, he's not a VIP anymore. He's a piece of trash. A piece of trash. Call us in, Turners, or face my wrath. Oh, someone with a made-up name as it could be real.
All right. Well,
Let's try it.
let's remember that we're going to go into these calls with open minds.
Okay, here we go. Hello. Okay. I want to call this guy again. What's from the Susie Dent podcast? The quiz
The
thing.
story about quiz, is that right?
No, I heard it years ago because I know these
Well,
things.
it's a story, so maybe she also covered it.
Certificate of Vaccination Identification is what COVID stands for. Hello, Connor. Connor.
Hello?
Oh, hang on a minute. I bet it's changed the settings again. Hello, Connor.
I can hear you. I can hear
you
what
can-
you're saying.
It's changed to it has changed to that. Why does it keep doing that? I need to save that. Connor, how may we be of assistance to you this evening?
I just call because it says on here that you can call from anywhere in the world,
Yep.
and it says from the UK and
Yeah. You're on our stream right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
big guy.
I-
How does
yeah.
it feel?
Good, really. I'm 15 and
Happy birthday.
I was a bit nervous.
Yeah. Why are you calling to this could be stranger danger, by the way. I have to stress we're two old people.
But we are surrounded by a lot of other old people, and that generally means that there is a certain degree of safety.
I could
Tell us about your life, Connor. Tell us about what's going on. Okay, what did you have for your tea tonight? Let's
That's
start.
always a good opener.
What did you have for your tea tonight?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I had. Oh, what did I have? I had corn and chips.
You had
Microwave.
korma.
Yeah.
That works. I'm in. I'll have some of that. That sounds nice. And what was the last song that you listened to?
Last song.
I'm a
that
good
would
conversationist.
You're really good at this.
That would be.
Imagine if you said "Catch Us If You Can" by the Dave Clark Five.
It's not that.
If it is, drinks for everyone.
Oh my God, I hate that song.
You hate the Dave Clark Five?
I have never heard of that.
Well, how can you hate
He hates it. You might love it. It might be the best song ever.
Connor, listen. You sound like a great guy. Can I tell you something like confidential?
Yeah.
Right? And you promise not to tell anyone.
I won't know.
Okay. I cannot reveal where I got this information from, right?
Right.
But trust me, my friend claims this comes from a place of good authority, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard a rumor, it's just a rumor,
Yet.
that within the next 2 or 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
we will be going into another national lockdown.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
And that there is a very, very strong chance, and this hasn't been confirmed yet, they're still having meetings, a very, very strong chance that schools will close down again.
Yes, I know that.
Excuse me?
I know that. Yes, I watch the news.
Okay, well this story isn't out yet. This story is
This is a new one.
Ixnay on the Ockdown lay. So this is kind of new stuff. I'm just telling you, just so that you get a head start on everyone else. Is that all right, buddy?
All right.
Nice one, Connor. Thank you, mate.
Enjoy yourself.
You take care. David Turner's, who I asked to call in to have a grown-up debate, says, Iain, I can't call tonight. I'm a massive baby. When you asked me to call in, I did a wee-wee in my pants.
Oh.
I've lost it. Let me scroll down. When you asked me to call in, I did a wee-wee in my pants, and a poo came out of my bum hole. And to make it worse, I wasn't sure if a poo had come out, so I put my hand down my pants.
Oh, no, come on.
And then I rubbed my nose, and now I've got poo on my face. And I'm too scared to call you.
Right.
And that is David Turner's, ladies and gentlemen. Actual David Turner's.
Do you know what I'm thinking? My friend's about to come on this stream, and you just said that. What is she going to think? What is she going to think? Thank goodness I don't have to go to those school gates for a while, because
She's going to think you're not as cool as people thought you were. Who's that?
Gosh.
Let's give him a quick call, and then we're going to speak to your friend. Oh, he's calling us.
Let's see.
Oh, is this Milk? Who is this?
It's Milky Daniel.
Oh, it's Milky
You
Daniel,
are
the face!
not how we thought you would look.
It's the face of Milky Daniels. Wow.
Look at that. We're going to see your voice coming out of an actual face, and it will be your own face.
Yeah,
Imagine.
He's not. Can you hear us? Okay.
No.
We can't hear you.
I think you've muted yourself, Daniel.
Sorry, I muted the wrong thing. So.
Okay. Well, Daniel, we have to
now-
cut you off. We will come back
just
to
a
you later on,
second.
but we're about to go to our guest.
Yes.
That
Who's
is
it?
what.
Who is it? What's going on?
I have no idea, Harsh. That is Milky Daniels.
That just happened.
What was the name of that lady? Spunky Daniels. What was her name?
Spanky Wilson.
No, the woman that nearly brought down the president. Spanky Daniels.
No, Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels.
Spanky Daniels is
Stormy Daniels.
a completely different person.
Okay. Spanky Wilson. Spanky and our gang. Right, let's get Zoom up.
Yes.
Very low-key energy from me for the next 6 months. Why do we call him Milky Daniel, asks Beth. Catherine.
He likes milk.
He said that he wanted to have a nickname.
Yeah, and he likes milk. And there are other things that he could have been called, and we thought that it was
I
probably
did not
safest.
expect him to look. I had so many things. Some I can't even say because they're politically incorrect. Iain, are you using Just for Men? You were grey yesterday. No, it's because I put a little bit of product in my hair, so it's just made it go a little bit darker because it's moistures.
Also, Just for Men makes you go a little bit kind of like coppery. Do you remember when Paul McCartney was still clinging on to the colour? It looks a lot better now.
I'm tempted to shave the moustache that follows this dark line. You see there, Catherine? It follows that dark line.
Yeah,
So it goes. So
like a Zapata.
yes,
Moustache.
man. It doesn't quite do it as well that side. Or maybe I just keep the beard but shave that bit out. That might be another thing. Right.
Well, there's going to be a lot of lockdown fun to be had. I'm
growing my hair, baby. My hair's going to be so long. Whole tender. Thanking you. Right, we're going to start this meeting.
She's waiting for
Okay,
us. I'm
all
going to
right,
put
all
her
right.
link in the thing.
All right, everybody, calm down.
Everyone's cool.
I've sent her the link. Oh, for the book.
Yeah.
Now we might have some problems.
Don't show me up now. She's a proper person.
Well, I'm a proper person. I'm a human being.
I know, but I don't normally like to cross the streams. And she's a grown
Why
up.
have we got? How many people have we got here?
She's a grown up friend. Oh, that's her husband's account, but I don't know.
Well, we're gonna go with this one.
And then if that one doesn't work, then anyway.
A Jeff from Biker Grove beard is correct. That could be a way forward. So we're gonna ask to start video. I need to start our video. Hello.
There she
now,
is.
now, hang on a sec. Just everyone calm down because this is set for life as opposed to work. Now it's set for work, so now we should be able to hear you.
Hey!
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you. And look at this. For some reason, there's a weird glitch on our Zoom that makes us look thin, and I don't know what it is.
But do you know what? I don't hate
like
it.
It's quite.
Like
it's
a whole
quite
mirror.
nice actually.
What is you? I don't think I'm breaking any confidence, but you your children used to go to the same school before schools were abolished by Boris Johnson. What is Catherine like as one of the mums? When she leaves, what do all the other mums, I'm sure you're spearheading that group, what do you all say about Catherine and her awful approach to parenting?
Well, Catherine's a bit butch. She just literally runs into the playground and she runs up. Actually, complete lie. Let's start over. Catherine is one of the most sweetest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
We got one of these. You got one of these, Catherine, who thinks that you're a decent human being.
Yeah, I like to call these people friends.
She is. She's just a smart, like I can't really put it to words. She can look at.
Oh.
We not got great connection.
No.
There's a couple of things that we can do about that. Would you like to? Now, maybe you can still hear us. Can you?
I can. Yes.
We have not got a great connection, so we keep losing you.
Come.
Is it possible? We're going to make this work. Don't you worry.
It will.
We've got two little tricks that we can do.
Okay.
Could you access this on your phone instead of your computer?
Yes, I can.
Go for that. That's the first trick. I've got another trick. So I'm gonna I'm gonna kick you out. Please don't be. No, I think you need to leave.
Okay.
You leave and then try and come back in on your phone, and we will get you there. The other trick, guys, is you ask them to turn the camera off. But I don't want to ask.
No, we want to see your lovely face.
She's made an effort.
She does.
She's made an effort.
This is the thing, right? We stand next to each other in the playground, and there's me who's just crawled out of bed and is normally wearing my pajamas underneath my clothes, and her looking like that.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Right. Oh, here we go. Oh, now I've got to go. Now it's that weird thing where we've got too many people in here. There we go. This is going to work. But look, can you see you in the corner now?
Yes, I can see.
I'm going to boot that one. I'm going to remove. Go away, ghost. I'm not going to report though. Right, Catherine.
Right. So this is my friend Titileo, Magica Dorme. She's the author of this book, right?
This is a good-looking book.
But she is also like...
It's a good-looking book.
This woman is some kind of genius. I don't know how she does any of this stuff. In fact, I'm amazed we're friends because if I didn't know her, I would think, this Wonder Woman. She's a research scientist, brilliant mum, general good guy, and she wrote a book. I mean, you're incredible. So tell us about this book that you wrote. And this isn't the first book you've written, but it's the first one you've had published, right?
Link is in the chat, guys.
Absolutely, Catherine. And thank you so much. Far too much compliments and accolade. Thank you. But yes, the Rating Me the Champion, I've actually got a copy. I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's about my son, my 2-year-old son. And it was just a book written to inspire young children just to be the best they can be. And that any role, any job out there is available to them. So it's just to start to give those positive imagery and those encouraging ideas right from when they're really little.
How did you choose which jobs you were going to put in?
It was really a mixture of old and new. So we have the traditional like farmer in terms of Old MacDonald has a farm. Every child knows that nursery rhyme. And then I also threw in the mix, the more contemporary type of role, such as a blogger and a photographer.
Ladies and gentlemen. The picture of the blogger is just. Have you seen this?
Yes.
It's just a joy. Look at that man. Look at that outfit. I want those pants. I want those braces. I want that shirt. I want his hat. That is a look he's going for.
Thank you so much.
That's forward thinking because that's where the money is. But my 8-year-old homeschooling last time had to write about, I can't remember what it was, but he was writing about YouTubers. And he said that he'd mentioned it in class and his teacher didn't know what a YouTuber was. And I said, well, this is a great opportunity for you to educate her, because to a lot of people, YouTuber and blogger and streamer, people our age, that sounds like fantasy and nonsense. It's
Absolutely.
a career. It can be a career for people. People can make millions, or people can make just enough to get by on, but it can be a career.
Absolutely. A lot of people that I know actually have gone into blogging, and that's their profession now, and they're doing quite well actually. So it is the future really, and that's perhaps what the next generation will identify as a career. And yeah, I chucked in the photographer,
And this is your boy, right?
Yeah, he's
yes,
beautiful, isn't he?
Can I borrow him? He's just so cute. I mean, look at that.
Thank you.
What does he think about being in a book?
Well, actually, before I wasn't sure if he quite understood, but now he does. He brings the book to us for bedtime reads, and he points at himself. He actually identifies himself, and there's a scene. I'm an astronaut flying a rocket to them, and he zooms. He sings "Oh McDonald." So that's quite comforting to me that he's excited about it, and he really loves the book.
So you wrote books you've got 2 daughters as well, and I'm
Yeah.
saying this as if I don't know that one of those daughters is my daughter's best friend.
Well, are they best friends?
Oh my goodness, it's so adorable.
He's gonna so they're 9, right?
Yeah.
That it's going to end at some point. It's going to end at some point. Little girls fall out with other little girls. It's going to happen.
Yeah, but they're not that kind of little girl.
Are you prepared for that?
Not really. I think their relationship will stand the test of time.
I do. These are the sort of kids who, when they haven't seen each other, I mean, mine was very upset that she wasn't going to school today because she wanted to see her friend, and they see each other from they've had to work really hard not to be hugging and stuff in the social distancing world because these kids have always holding hands, and they haven't seen each other for a weekend. It's like they've never seen each other before in their lives.
And I don't know what they catch up on because they were always nattering, isn't it?
They were on a Zoom chat all afternoon today.
Yeah.
I'm just putting the link back in the chat.
But yeah, they're really funny, and I think they're lovely. And you wrote books for her, and you wrote a book for her sister when they were born. So why did you decide that this was the one you were going to release?
I think it was more perfect timing. For the other books, I always felt I had something else to add to it, and it just didn't feel perfect. It just didn't feel that time. But with this book, the timing was just right, and also I think the message was key. I think at a time like this, it's a nice book to put out for young boys in particular. Just encouraging them that they can be great and they can achieve what they believe they can achieve, and anything they put their mind to. Really,
this is Dad.
Yes.
That's how my husband looks.
Well, he said he's got more hair than that. He was quite offended by this picture. He told me.
There's like 3 hairs there. But tell him again. Good-looking guy, good clothes, good. You're a family with fashion sense.
They are dressers.
You're a family with fashion sense, man. This is great stuff.
But something we've talked about is this idea that you haven't changed his name. He's got Duratimi is his name, and it's not been shortened or anglicised or anything like that. Because it's important that he sees kids like himself, on the shelves alongside Topsy and Tim.
Absolutely. I think that was also something that I really wanted, hopefully, to bring to light, that, it's nice if we can have some diverse books out there. And, I was born here and I was brought up here, and it was really difficult to find books where I would see someone that looks like me. And when I did see those books, they were like my treasures, and I would read them over and over and over again. And, the memories just really stuck and resonated with me. And I thought, well, perhaps if we could have, some more of those books out there in the market, that could, bring some hope, joy, and a bit of diversity.
Sinjin is saying, do we know when the book will be back in stock? It says it's sold out at the moment.
What?
What the hell? Let me have a little look. I'm going to click on the Amazon link. Let's go and have a little look-see here. No, it's there. It's there. Maybe it's there. Amazon does... I've sold stuff on Amazon. Amazon does weird things and has weird little glitches for smaller...
He's trying to access it from America.
From America. We don't. We don't want America.
It's not for you people.
We'll work on the American link. We'll sort that out.
America, after the last 4 years, they need a book with people of colour on the front of it. This is
kind of the point as well, because you were right. Duratimi has been born into this world where now we're kind of examining the relationship between the races in a way that we haven't done before. For a lot of people, what's been going on is news. For other people, unfortunately, now it's just been a way of life. And this is for all kids, but it's especially for young black boys who have not had an awful lot of presence in books like this up to this point, right? And if you can't see it, how can you be it?
Absolutely, Catherine. And the honest truth is that, sometimes children, from the BAME community, particularly boys, are portrayed as underachievers or criminals or gang members. So
they're on TV. They're drug dealers.
Yes.
That's it. We're drug dealers, generally. With notable exceptions, obviously. But
absolutely. So it's nice to, portray them in a positive light and just show that anybody can be anything, really, if you put your heart to it. And if you're, like Catherine said, if you're exposed to it, you can be anything, really.
Is this the mum that you said was quite shy and quite quiet?
Yeah.
I'm learning to speak.
Because that's not what I'm getting from her at all.
The thing is, you get her on something that she's passionate about, and then it's magic.
And honestly, it's Catherine that brings out the best in me, because even on the school runs, I don't really say that much. I don't know how we formed a friendship, but we did. So that's why I said Catherine is amazing. She's just so lovely.
I don't let my cards
I don't
down too
know,
often.
Ian, what you're going to do now.
Catherine is wicked. Catherine's my best friend, and how lucky that she's in our lives.
Yes, absolutely.
Research scientist, what did you discover at work today? This is what I often ask my kids. What do you know now that you didn't know this morning?
Well, we're grateful that the vaccine's being developed and more. There's more to come.
You knew that this morning. You knew you were grateful this morning. What did you learn?
I'm not really sure I can share, but
no, and you wouldn't understand anyway.
Probably.
Yes.
That's very true. What is there going to be? I'm assuming there's going to be another book. You might as well.
Well, there's two we've not seen yet. I really want to see those.
Yes, and I really hope to revisit them. And I've actually spoken to the girls about perhaps they have input in them as well. So it might not just be my name on the cover. It might include theirs as well.
Yeah,
now that they're older.
Oh, they're at the back. I saw the picture at the back. Yeah. I'm just trying to work out what he's. We're just trying to work out what he's inventing. I love it. It's
so, he says zip zap when he sees that.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. You should be so proud of this, and I'm sure he is. And then I'm sure there'll be a point in his life when he's really embarrassed and doesn't want to talk about it, and then he'll come out the other side and he'll be really, really proud of it again. That's
I think
kind of
you're right, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that moment.
I bought one of these for myself, and I bought one for my sister because she's a school teacher, and I just wanted to put it in with the rest of the books, and I think the kids will like it. Apart from anything else, the pictures are wonderful, right? And you got this done by someone who, is a proper artist. And
yes, Irene Omiunu, and she's also African. She's Nigerian, and it was actually important for me to have someone who I think could depict the pictures accurately. So kudos and well done to her. She did a great job.
It's really beautiful. I hope you're proud. I know your kids are.
Thank you. I'm really grateful to be able to, get it to this point. You start something and you wonder if you even see it to completion. So I'm just grateful that it's out there now. So, and I hope that it inspires other kids to believe in themselves, and it just puts a smile on their face, sheds and shows some light, hope, and laughter. That's we just need positivity.
That's what we want in an age of darkness,
lockdown.
And misery, lockdown. We need to celebrate stuff. It's so lovely to meet you. I've heard lots of really, really nice things about you. A couple of other things.
That's not true.
Generally. No, I've heard Catherine raves about you, and it's so lovely. I know we talked about getting you on last year, and it didn't happen. So it's lovely to have you on now.
Thank you so much. I'm really honoured. Thank you.
Hey, we'll speak to you again when the other ones come out, right?
Yes, definitely.
All right, take care of yourself.
See you later on, ta-ra.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. She's nice.
It's nice to see her face on her phone. Normally it's her child's face looking at her phone the whole time.
She's nice. Duratomi the Champion. It's on Amazon. It's a cool book. It's a beautiful looking book.
It's a nice book to look at with little kids.
And so you help and support someone who's working on the side hustle.
Yeah.
Big fans of the side hustle. Does anyone know why? You saw how we looked on Zoom then, right? Does anyone know why it looks like an old?
I could come.
Thank you, Seti Meatball. Does anyone know why it looks like an old martial art movie? Because and it's all compressed. I'll show you. Look. So this is what, and I don't know why we're
Mirrored.
Yeah, no, not mirrored, but why it's so compressed. Because that's what we look like in real life. And there it's so look how thin my arm is. I look like Iron Man after when he's been up in space for a year. Does anyone know how we? Because it didn't always used to be like that. It was only since I reset the computer when I was having the troubles that it's come back like that. I got to do college on this on Thursday, and she was lovely, wasn't she?
She is.
And there you go. Gatford's ordered the book.
That's
Thank you, man. There we go.
Thank you.
1 book sold. Thank you. Set original ratio on camera settings. So I have to go onto the camera. I have to get. So even though it's the same camera, it is the same camera, isn't it? Yeah, it's that. So even though it's the same, I have tried turning it on and off. So even though there's no on Zoom camera settings. Oh, now you're in trouble, Faith, because I think I might have friggin' tried that. So set original ratio on cam settings. I think I've already done that.
Well, let's look just in case.
So we go to video settings, video. Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't. No, we're still skinny.
I think we might even be a bit skinnier.
We're still skinny. Faith, mate. I got no faith in you. So that's that. Oh, so you've blown that.
Maybe it's because people complained that they were putting on weight during lockdown, so Zoom's trying to make them feel good.
Faith is lolling.
You go in some shops. Well, when you used to be able to go in shops and try things on, and some had nicer mirrors than others. More forgiving mirrors.
Faith is lolling at her F up. Zoe's ordered one for the school library.
Oh, that's very cool. Thank you.
That's good. Wicked. Always turn off. Always see myself. So, I go to the advanced video. So, anybody? Can anybody tell me?
I could come.
What to? Thank you, Jason. Can anyone deselect mirror my video? Okay. Well, that's not going to change it. That's just because it's annoying you. That is just because it's annoying you. Hang on, we're going to do this. So I don't want that. Okay, right. Okay, so that's the thing that's annoying you has gone now.
We're
that's
still
great.
squished, right?
Yeah, we're still squished. So how the fudge do we do it?
I mean, does it matter?
Yes, it does matter.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, does it matter?
Yes, it does matter. Bit like seeing Ant and Dec on the wrong side.
Well, now you don't know who's who. Is that what you're saying?
I don't give a shit about that, right? How advanced? Ramey's put advanced question mark?
Let's have a go.
I was just on the advanced page, basically, Benji. Thank you. What does the touch up my appearance do?
It makes you a bit misty.
Yeah. So. Oh look, yeah. Doesn't really do anything. So does anyone know? Please, can someone general? Let's go to general. Start Zoom. When I close.
Oh dear.
Is there a very advanced tab? Shut up. Remind me 5 minutes. Stop
I don't
my
think
video.
we want very advanced. I think we want morons.
Video, no. Video rendering? It wouldn't be rendering, would it?
Welcome to another edition of Technical Difficulties with me and Iain Lee.
What? I mean, can anybody? Someone must know. We cannot be, and also I don't know why it's so tinny in my ears. We cannot be the only people that have had this situation. It won't be audio. Share screen. No. Chat. No. Background. Oh look, I can download. I don't want that. I don't want that. It's going back. Virtual backgrounds. I don't want any. Recording. No. Profile. No. Statistics. No. Feedback. No. Balls. Absolute balls. So we're stuck. Looking skinny. Look how thin my arm is. No, this is not good. Look at you. You look like you're dying.
But the good news is we're not really. It's just pretend. Well, I mean, we're all dying in one way, aren't we? But the good news is we're not really. Not tonight.
Just texting Stephen Murdoch.
Oh, no, don't, because he'll recommend that wet reset thing again. We've already lost 3 computers because of that. Don't, honestly, don't ask
I'm
him.
messaging him. I've just texted
Speaking
Stephen
of wet
Murdoch.
reset, I'm going for a wee.
He's a computer. Go onto video and press original aspect ratio.
We did that.
We just freaking did that, dude. We just did that, the Tomato George. We just did it. Camera select. The camera you want Zoom to use. We are using OBS, yes. But it's not, but it's Zoom itself is doing it. Select the camera you want. Done that. Yeah, done that. Then camera settings. All right, let's do that. Let's go there. Yeah, okay. HD. Yep, done that. Yep. There we go. We don't want mirror my video. Yep, done that. There we go. Tell you what. Let's not get bogged down by that, shall we? Let's not get bogged down. Let's not get bogged down by that. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want. I'm not convinced Zoom is doing that. Zoom is doing it. What do you mean you're not convinced Zoom is doing it? Zoom is doing it. I was watching Zoom. It's called Milky Daniel. Can't change the date. That is broken. Oh, Milky Daniel's coming from a very trendy office space. He's moved to his office room. Good evening, MD, Milky Daniels. We cannot hear you, Milky Daniels, again. Once again.
Please put your volume up. That actually looks like our old workplace. Before last.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you kicked the stool from under me that time?
I do actually, yeah. That was out of order.
That's when we knew, ladies and gents, that we
That
were
we
friends
were
forever.
in love. I wonder if the microphone has changed again on my thing. No, the microphone is... We cannot hear you.
We can guess what he's saying.
It's about bloody cubes.
Daniel.
You select... Flightless Bird says, you selected the original aspect ratio and it's messed up. That suggests the source in OBS is bad. It's not OBS.
Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat.
This is what,
Give us the meat.
Flightless Bird, I've told you, it's not OBS.
Thanks, Canton.
I'm looking at Zoom and it does it. I look at Zoom and it's on Zoom. So you are wrong. And as I've told you, I am right.
Nope.
Daniels. Are you not using OBS as the camera source? Flightless Bird, this is the last time I'm going to answer one of your poxy questions. Now, that's not working. It's the last time I'm going to answer one of your poxy questions. No, I'm not using OBS as the camera source. You absolute melt.
So where does game capture come from then?
It comes from game capture, not from OBS. That's the last one I'm answering. Any more of your bullshit and you're getting timed out. He'll start getting angry now. I'm trying to help. You're not helping. You're making it worse.
It's all cool out. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is that Daniel is still silent.
Daniel, can you nod if you can hear us? Yes, I can hear you, Ian. Yes, I can hear you. Daniel, just move your mouth and I'll say stuff for you. I go to John.
Oh no, look, he's getting frustrated.
I'm going to get to John car and deliver.
Sounds like Jasmine.
Jasmine.
What's happened with Jasmine? I want to know what she got on the final day of her advent bags. Oh dear.
What are we doing with our lives?
We're watching Daniel.
What are we doing with our lives? He's gone. He's just buggered off.
Frustration.
He's just buggered
Total.
off. Let's play some adverts. Let's.
We've not mentioned any sponsors.
We'll have to do it after. I've just clicked the advert button now. I don't think I can stop it now.
Oh.
I have to do it afterwards. I have to do it afterwards. Well, that was something. Right. 0203 286 6370. The last couple of minutes has been so funny. I don't think we're up to speed yet. I'm still feeling a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting back into this vibe, Getting back into this vibe. Why is Iain Lee so recognisable? Yet I can't remember where I've seen him from, except TV.
somewhere.
That's where.
That's where. His TV's Iain Lee, El Burrito Loco.
Yep. Filling in time until we die, Dave. Yeah, this is everything that we do is everything that we do is filling in time until we die. What does it achieve? It doesn't achieve anything. You're going to die. I'm going to die. Might die tonight. Might die tomorrow.
Have you put one in?
Jesus, Flightless Bird. Here we go. I seen Game Capture is by Elgato. Right, okay, yeah. It's not my fault they named their product after a feature in OBS. Well, I would imagine, I don't know for sure, I would imagine that Game Capture is a phrase that's used quite a lot in different things. Or that you couldn't see through the confusion when you use that software. I don't know what that sentence means. My fault. You're obviously a very bright person. Thanks for joining us for the first time. Obviously a very bright person. I don't know what that bit means. My point was that the issue is with the camera source. No. Your point was that the issue was with OBS. Your point was that the issue was with the OBS. So, stick it up your ass.
Anyway. What have you had for your tea?
You thought OBS was the camera source. For fuck's sake! How many times have I got to tell you it isn't? Now we know I was wrong. I knew you were wrong from your comment number one. Comment number one. I knew you were wrong.
Camera source.
Hey, so I found a thing last night. Let me see if I can find it again.
Oh, yeah.
This looks flipping amazing.
Or disgusting.
I think this looks... You can make sandwiches with this.
Yeah, or not.
This looks absolutely awesome, right? Look at this.
Like it.
Brussels sprout ketchup.
Come.
Thank you, Benjamin Hodgson. Brussels sprouts ketchup. Holy guacamole.
There's no need for that, is there?
A very unexpected flavour. It just works. Sharp, sweet and spice like braised cabbage in a bottle. Try it with your Boxing Day leftovers in a turkey sandwich or even as part of your cheese board. Ooh, yes, man.
I mean, it looks like it's all the fun of Brussels sprouts, but with none of the
George,
chewing,
you're a fanny.
which we all find the most
Yes.
tedious part, of course.
Please. I want some of that, bad boy. I want some of that. That's what I'm after.
And then we found Brussels sprouts in a tin. Apparently,
Tin sprouts, yeah.
yeah. Again, that kind of eliminates the need for chewing because they're very, very soft.
They're on Amazon. Let me read you the review. The review I seem to remember was very funny for Brussels sprouts in a tin. Here we go. Oh, it's a nice necklace. That's just popped up.
My mum would like that.
Well, she plays her cards right. Brussels sprouts, not in clothing here. Not in clothing. Is it one L? Brussels
sprouts.
Brussels sprouts tin. Look at this from Dorsey. Saucy Dorsey.
This water bottle is for all day long, ladies and gents. That's why it's so big.
Then when she's finished, before she goes to bed, she has to fill it with urine. Listen to this review, right? Where was it? Oh, where was it? It's a 5-star review. Well, this isn't it, but this looks like a good review. These sprouts are the business. My mate Dick says they taste like battery acid, but he is so wrong. They have an indefinable quality, which I can only describe as a mushy bitterness, and they are so soft they don't need chewing.
Ugh.
Amazon and a discount shop, which I won't name, are the only stockies of these delectable beauties. Keep up the good work. I even wrote to Dorsey to congratulate them on this product, and they sent me a tin of peas. I had to pick it up from the post office. Shits. But there was one that was a very funny.
There was one
review.
saying how much they love sprouts, and this was definitely a sprouty taste
They love sprouts.
with none of the chewing.
Oh, hang on a minute. We could be in business here. By
Okay.
business, I mean talking to a lunatic. Hello?
Are we answering?
No.
It looks like it's flashing.
Oh. It's frozen. We're going to hang up. Right. Now my Skype is buggered.
What has he done?
He's buggered my Skype.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's call...
Magic spells.
Let's call Gafford. Let's reset. Let's cleanse our palates with... what do they call that ice?
A sorbet.
My boy's got a slushy maker today. I don't know why. Anyway.
It's got to be better than Mr. Frosty. Mr. Frosty was a massive letdown. Waited for years for that.
Dave says, rest in peace, Levi Roots. Wow, Levi Roots has died.
No.
Okay. Gatford, we can't hear you. Which does mean maybe the...
biddly biddly yes, bong. We can.
Yeah, we can.
Thanks, Able Girl.
Do you remember, Ian, that I booked Levi Roots as a guest on your LBC show?
Did you book him? I remember that he had his mobile phone number on his website and we could just phone it up.
I rang and told you he had his mobile number on the website.
Is that where we got the information from? Yeah, after he'd been on Dragon's Den, he had his mobile number. So we just phoned him up and he kept... I wonder if it's still on his...
Oh, no, he must have taken that down by now, surely.
Let's have a little look. Levi Roots.
Well, look, people mock, but it worked. Levi Roots was the most famous person called Levi, apart from Levi Strauss.
Levi Jeans.
He came up is that... Do you remember you were a little bit fascinated with the old Reggae sauce, and then you tried it?
Oh, what was it?
Did I not like it?
You did not like it.
Okay. Well, I'm a food racist. I'm not a racist towards human beings, but I am racist towards foods from around the world. No. I like to keep my food British. That's why I voted Brexit.
You had katsu tonight.
I didn't know that. Well, that's British.
But it was from Sainsbury's or Tesco's, yeah?
No, it was from me.
She made it. She made it. It was voila. Honestly, it was absolutely delicious.
It was courtesy of the Hairy Bikers.
Oui, man.
They're really good. Have you seen their book? They've done loads of books for eating better, eating more healthy. But you wouldn't know. It's all very tasty scran.
Just small.
Yeah, it's quite small.
Small portions.
I did a chili con carne in the slow cooker today.
Oh, how did it turn out? Because I've had mixed results with my slow cooker. Sometimes it's a bit wet.
Yeah, there's a little bit of moisture, so you got to like add stuff to it. So I added like a tin of tomatoes, but drained the juice out before putting.
Right.
So yeah, but no, it worked out well. 8 hours.
Beautiful.
3 portions left now for the rest of the week. Lovely.
It's you sorted then, isn't it?
I can't do that, Gatford. My favourite things is another recipe Catherine gave me, the lamb tagine. There's 4 portions in there, right? There's 4 portions in there. But I will make it, and I'll have it for lunch. Then I'll have it for dinner. And I think, right, well, I'll put the rest in the... Nah, I might as well just finish it all now. And it'll be gone in the day. At best, I might have a little bit left over for lunch the next day.
The thing to do, and I've done this in the past, is first of all, clear out one of the shelves in your freezer. Leave it empty on purpose. And secondly, buy yourself the containers. Because... the barriers to stopping you doing it are A, you can never find a container when you need it, and B, there's never enough room in the freezer. If you do those 2 things, you're more likely to freeze it.
Can I just say, Catherine was Googling Levi Roots and she typed in Levi Toots. I saw you do that.
Did I?
Typed in Levi Toots and then deleted it and went back to Levi Roots. Yes, you did.
That might be what happens when you eat your sauce. I don't know.
Can I just say that apparently Dave, a lot of people are saying Levi Roots or Toots is not dead.
He's still with us.
That Dave was doing the light in the same famous deaths that didn't happen. Paul Weller in a Mini. Paul Weller crashed a Mini and died.
Yeah. Wasn't there a thing about
Paul McCartney being dead? Mm-hmm. Paul's, isn't it?
Gary Wilmot.
I remember the Gary Wilmot one.
Neil from Heart Attack. That's one.
Neil Buchanan.
Yeah.
There was one, my friend, Carvis Charabi, whose dad was the Hemizon man. If you don't know what that means, I can't bother to explain it. And who's Tanya Roberts? Everyone's saying Tanya. Oh, I don't know who she is. I saw she died, but I didn't know who she was.
The name rings a bell.
But he thought that Jimmy Somerville, he'd been told that Jimmy Somerville was dead, right? And they spent all day mourning the death of Jimmy.
This way.
Yeah, well, thank you. Mourning the death of Jimmy Somerville. And then Jimmy Somerville walked past him that night.
A ghost.
No, he wasn't dead. That was the
right,
thing.
okay.
He wasn't dead.
I'll do it.
He wasn't dead.
I'll do it if we're walking.
Gafford, how can we help you? Because
Well, I wonder if you can help me. I've got a bit of a dilemma, and I've come to the right place. Mentioning no brands, but I have recently had a smart meter installed.
mention the brand, because you can on the radio as well, and also we're not the radio.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm about to slag them off, so I don't know whether I want to.
Who kisses the internet? Who gives a shit?
There's no Ofcom here, my friend.
I tell you something. Yodel are the shittest company in the world. There you go. Drivers are idiots, and they got no respect for your products. It's the internet.
It's Yodel's lawyer.
Uh-oh.
Funny enough, they're represented by Richard Gugona. Iain Energy installed a smart meter in my house.
Uh-huh.
Now, the problem is there are no plug sockets on the front of my house, like most houses. All the plug sockets are on the other walls.
Well, have you got to plug the energy meters in? I thought you just got a bit of wire and stuck it in the. I thought they run on batteries.
They can do, but the one they've given me specifically runs on a plug.
So the energy meter that's supposed to help you cut down on the energy you're using uses energy. Okay, all right.
And because of where it is and the fact that I've got no plug socket, there you are. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? That's the beep that happens every 15 minutes of an evening.
Why? What is the beep doing?
Because it's trying to connect to the thing in the energy thing outside the house, and it's lost connection.
Complain.
Yeah, give it back.
Give it back.
I wonder if I can have it uninstalled.
Well, just unplug the bit that's making the beep.
Yeah, but then I'm not monitoring my energy, and
it's not anyway, is it?
Well, it's not.
No, you've inspired me. Hold on, I'm just going to unplug it. Hold on.
Yeah, say if they can have it back, it don't work.
Break the law. This is illegal. Good. Now chuck it out. Now open a window and chuck it out.
Go on, we want to see it.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Come on.
Pussy. Put it in the fridge.
Yeah, okay. Right, yeah, okay, that's a good point. Let's put it in the fridge.
I love Gafford so much. Did he just get the key for the fridge?
Yes.
No. That's the key for the house. Right, there you go. Fridge is a bit of a mess. Might get sorted out on Thursday. There you go.
All right. Gafford, could you do me a favour?
Yeah.
It's not for anything. It's just because I'm trying to start a collection. Could you just send me like a sort of headshot? Good quality headshot. Just email it to latenightalternative@gmail.com, please. Would that be all right?
That would be. Can I check? Will that be on any sites that I might need to worry about? No, that's fine. No, I trust you. That's fine. Yeah.
Just for our viewing pleasure.
Yes, mate. Just as long as I get it within the next sort of week or so. As long as I get it by next week, that would be great. Thank you.
I'll do it tomorrow. Pleasure.
Thank you, mate. Bye-bye. Tatty bye. I got an idea for a little game. We got for them. Yeah. Hot singles in your area. Right, let's try Daniel again. I think I can call him. No, why won't he let me call him? Skype is terrible with features to connect me with and identify my neighbours. Okay.
That's his status.
I could come.
Well, it turns out he
his
can't.
Voice.
I can't call him.
Here he comes. That's why. I hear clicking.
Yeah.
Yes, I hear Daniel.
Oh, Catherine, you're such a
I
tried
tried
much fun
everything in the settings, and then finally I just unplugged the cable and plugged it again, and it started working.
How do you say turn it off and turn it on again in Portuguese, Daniel?
Ligar e desligar.
There we go.
Ligar e
desligar.
Ligar. Last one ended with a D.
Did it?
Yeah. Say it again, please. One more time.
But the important thing that you should always know is how to say yellow gloves.
Go on.
Luvas amarelas.
Luvas amarelas.
Sim, it's very important because you may need yellow gloves and then
I'll
you
know how
say,
to-
Okay. I might need a shit. I might need
That's
a
a
car. I might
merda.
need a knife. I might need food. I might need so many things. Why
And
particularly yellow gloves?
Exit. You know how to say exit. If you are in a garage or something, you just want to exit.
Is it something like Shalida?
Saída. Yes, saída.
Saída.
What is the yellow glove for? Self-pleasure?
Because grapes is uvas.
Uvas.
Grapes. And gloves is luvas with an L before it. Luvas.
Don't mix them up.
So if you say luvas amarelas, you are saying yellow gloves. If you say
Uvas amarelas.
Uvas amarelas,
Grapes
you
are
are saying
yellow
yellow
gloves.
grapes.
Yellow grapes.
Don't want them. Don't eat those.
And wolf is lobo.
Mm.
The bad and naughty wolf is the.
I think it's the big bad wolf, not the bad and naughty wolf.
Same
Who's
wolf.
afraid of the naughty wolf? The naughty wolf. The naughty wolf. Are there any?
Lobo mau.
Are there any English words that you'd like us to teach you?
I actually got a book with the 1,000 English words you need to know.
Okay, well, there's more than that. Are there any? Oh, Nelly asks, can we ask?
No, but these 1,000 words are all expensive, like murky.
Murky? Murky or Merkin?
Murky waters.
Murky.
Oh, murky, yeah, that's a good one.
I don't think I've ever said the word murky.
Murky. It's a murky business, isn't it?
When I do an English exam, I always put murky.
Look at the smug look on his face.
We've all got favourite words like that. In my French oral exam, I used the word néfaste.
Murky Daniel
Which means nefarious. I felt so proud.
Okay.
Néfaste.
Yeah, it's actually a dictionary of expensive English words. It has
expensive. Expensive or expansive?
Or expressive.
Expensive is like the 1,000 English words that most people don't use.
Okay, they're expensive.
But they are good.
Where is he from?
Portugal.
Who's your best serial killer? Let's see what you got. Who's Portugal?
You're from Portugal, right? Or is it Brazil?
Portugal. I did. I was born in Porto, and then I was raised in Viseu, which is like Salzburg of Portugal. And then I did study when I made 18 years old. I was adult. I went to study in Lisbon at uni.
Who is Portugal's? I'm looking for expensive English words on Amazon. I can't find it. Who is Portugal's biggest, most successful serial killer?
That's a good question. There's lots of domestic violence, but not really serial killers.
Okay. So you've not. Okay, let's move away from the old DV. So there's not like someone that's killed like 5 people.
There's a huge case about a very important lawyer.
Pete says you're talking to him. Pete.
A very important lawyer that is involved in a murder of a very, very rich Brazilian lady, but not serial killer. Serial killer is more difficult indeed.
It's tough.
It's tricky, yeah.
You know, the more you do, the more chance there is of being caught.
You know,
How about? Oh no, that's from a long. Diogo Alves.
Alves.
Whose head is in a jar.
Spanish-born Portuguese serial killer. That was a long time.
You mean the south coast of Portugal?
He's the aqueduct murderer, or as you probably say, les aqueducs de murderer.
No, he's not French.
No, there are no serial killers in Poland. It's a very peaceful country.
Peaceful.
There's no murders. There's no
Just a lot of domestic
homeless.
violence. Okay, so Daniel, what can we do for you this evening?
So I was thinking, like, let me make a prediction first. Like in 2-3 years' time, all books.
This phone call will still be going on.
All books that are available on Amazon will be available online for everyone for free. In 2-3 years' time.
What makes you say that?
You already have technologies like BitTorrent and stuff like that.
Oh, so you mean illegally? Pirated, murky.
Yeah, but nobody will care. It's like having a cassette.
But you can get I think they are already. If you go to if you can still find a Pirate Bay that works, or other BitTorrents, loads of books are on there. You can download 1,000 books in a minute.
Yeah, in the old days we used the cassette, right? You could record music from radio station in the cassette and then select.
I know how pirating works and BitTorrents work.
But also there are still radio stations. So this argument doesn't really work, does it? Because it's a business.
Yeah, the books would be pirated, but no one would be caring about it because everyone was using them. So the thing is, Amazon, they should have a system that the more time you spend with a book, the more money will be given to the author of the book.
Now that's an idea that's insane, but I like.
But then everyone would just write really long books.
Yeah, if you read, imagine an art book with lots of images, a very expensive book, but you spend hours with it.
I've got a great idea. Sticky books that you can't turn the page over.
Well, I've got sticky magazines.
First, there should be a classification of how expensive was to produce the book. Like if it's a medicine book, medicine books are very expensive because they are hard to produce.
But expensive word book.
But then you would have like a clock that would measure how long are you spending with that book.
How about if they sold books by the pound? So you would weigh them. So like a heavier book, like the 1,000 expensive words, that's a thick book. That's 15 quid. But like a cheap, like a thin, sort of like a science fiction book, that's maybe like £1.50 or something.
No.
Yeah, but them geeks love that science fiction book stuff, don't they?
Yeah, so it'll soon pile up.
No, we need a subscription like when we go to the gymnasium. We pay a subscription and we can go. And we can go there when we want. And they know exactly the times that we spend there, which means they know the machines that we like. They know the people that we like to be around with. And Amazon would also know if we have a group of people reading the same book. These people can chat. They have this club of reading.
Sassman says, am I the only one not following this? Trust me, you're not.
And then it's like the Netflix of books. It will happen. It will happen.
But no, you mentioned, hang on a minute. First of all, you mentioned BitTorrents, which are illegal, and they exist. So if you want to
No. BitTorrent is not illegal. It's a technology.
All right, no, but okay, right. BitTorrents are not illegal. Thank you for the clarification. But the uploading, the distribution of copyrighted material is illegal. That's called piracy, whether it's movies or books, and that is predominantly what BitTorrents are used for. And you can already get, I'm guessing, nearly all the books in the world for e-readers, Kindles and stuff. You can get those on BitTorrents. And you're talking about the Netflix of, if you're talking about physical books, well, that's called a library, and that exists. There's one not too far from me.
It's closed, though, isn't it?
It's closed now because it's nighttime.
Yeah, and I think another thing is like the Her Majesty the Queen in England, she should
and Scotland
make a special stamp for sending books, and this stamp would be free. If you want to send a book by mail, you send the book by mail.
Why should the post office suffer because of books?
No, because this way, when the Amazon book costs just 1 cent, you would pay 1 cent and you wouldn't have to pay the delivery.
Well, it's the most sense we've had in this conversation so far. All right. Well, that's something to think about.
Sounds legit to me, yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate your input. It's always it's a pleasure to hear you, and it's lovely to see you for the first time.
Netflix of books and also MTV Netflix.
Okay.
Our words.
Thank you very much indeed.
They're all words.
From a lunatic.
Oh, dear.
From the Yellow Glove Killer. We do this show because we care. We also do it. We also do it to make shitloads of money. And the way we do it is by you subscribing, so pull your finger out, and by getting companies to give us money so we can say nice things about them, and also get celebrities to say nice things about them. 34sp.com is a fab company. We love them. They've come back. Thank you, Stuart. They have told they have told all of their staff. What did they tell all their staff?
Stay at home for the whole of 2021.
Come on, man. What a company.
Because we love you and we want you to stay safe.
What a company.
Mm-hmm.
And they have got, and I know this because they sent me an email as a punter today. They've got an amazing offer coming up. I need to update the things in the thing. They've got an amazing offer, Catherine. What is that offer?
You can get a .co.uk for £1, a .co.uk, or for £1 or a .org.uk.
No.
It's just £1.
No, that doesn't exist. So you'd be paid, if you paid £1 for a .org.uk, I would suggest you.
Baby, I'm a rocker. I'm not a technology expert. You may have noticed I'm in a wigs. I'm in a shiny clothes, but I ain't into computers. Have you read my Twitter feed? It's all over the shop. Anyway, 34sp.com. They're amazing. You have a look on there. You get a domain for £1. Mm-hmm.
I tell you what's
Snap out of it.
I tell you what's brilliant is I can see her face while she's doing it. She is going for it. She is going for it. You are working hard.
Where's she gone?
I don't know. She's gone. Who else we got? We never have more than 4. And the next one up, next cab off the rank.
Yeah, Abbycare.
Abbycare.
Abbycare is specialist addiction recovery clinics.
It's a great
Basically
place.
that. They've
great
got one
place.
in Gloucester.
Which
They've got
is the one I went to.
in Glasgow. If you need to go there, they're brilliant. And if you mention this advert, you get 25% off.
It's good. Good place. I went there. I was there for 4 days. It wasn't the right time for me. But here's what I can tell you. What I can tell you. They do a mean roast. The food was actually right. The first meal wasn't very nice. I sent you a picture of it. It looked a bit... The other meals, significantly better. They did a nice... You're not going to go to a rehab for the food, but they did a nice like ciabatta with bacon and cheese in it. That was just...
Delicious.
Here's the thing, right? They don't allow you to have coffee, but this is where they've effed up. A little sachet of salt with every meal. I don't have salt on my food. I had salt on every meal that I had there. So I won. I beat the system. I was getting a buzz.
But they've still got your cheese hampers.
That's
so
true.
Yeah.
It's a great place. Really, the people there are so lovely, and it's a gorgeous setting, great building. Although so many people kept saying, just checking in, are you getting hot water? And I mean, yeah. Okay, great. Nothing to worry about. So I suspect there may be a hot water issue there. I didn't go to the Glasgow one. I went to the Gloucester one, and it was an absolute delight. And I have to say thank you to everyone that was there. If you mention us, you get 25% off.
Oh, look at this guy. Hang on.
Hang on. There you go. That's.
Oh, hang on.
That doesn't work. It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. I don't know if this is. I mean, Richard lets us get away with
Move
a
your
lot
arm,
of stuff.
for God's sake.
But I'm just wondering if he's gonna. He will get the dog. She's getting the house. Otherwise, you're getting a battering.
It's not how they do business.
Oh my God!
G Law, family law solicitors. Actually, non-combative approach to a tricky situation. They go in softly, not like this. He looks like a Mitchell brother, doesn't he?
Give her the car, son. Otherwise, you'll be getting a ride in an ambulance.
Oh dear.
Listen, lockdown's coming, right? There's going to be so many divorces again. 2021. I think it was a world record.
A world record.
It was a record number of divorces in 2020. Let's see if we can beat that in 2021. Let's see if we can beat that.
Come on, guys, concentrate.
And let's see if we can really help Richard Gregorian batter the shit out of someone.
Look at that.
I challenge these pricks to a fight.
Oh no, don't do that.
I challenge Poseidon, and not that you bring your dogs if you want, but I know that Zeus is scared of cats, so I bring my cats. But I challenge the human beings that work at Poseidon to a punch-up, to a fight, a punch-up.
They're quite rough.
And I will...
Quite roughy-tufty.
I will batter the... That was absolute...
Wow, you're well brave now everyone's locked down.
Yes, man. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick, what are you doing? I'm going to phone him up. Should I phone him up? Oh, hang on a minute.
You in trouble?
No.
What you got? Anyway, Poseidon Safety Management, they're brilliant.
I'm going to phone Nick up.
I wouldn't mess with them. I wouldn't tangle if I were you.
Where's Nick's number?
I don't think it's worth it. Man guarding, guard dogs, mobile patrols. Devon and Cornwall is a hell of a lot safer thanks to these guys and their dogs.
I'm going to phone this piece of trash up.
Please don't, because I don't want
This is
any
Nick who
more.
runs this.
I don't want any more of that behaviour. We can't take any more. They will take us down to
I'll beat the
Chinatown.
crap out of these.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Good evening.
Hello, is that Nick from Poseidon?
It is.
Yeah, this is Ian Lee. I want to beat
How can I help you?
I would like to beat the shit out of you and your team, please.
Well, that's a bit violent for this time of the evening, isn't it?
Oh, smooth. We've got a smooth talker on our hands. Is it violent or is it just that you're scared?
It's violent.
Why would I be scared of you? Hey?
There you go.
Well,
Sir, you want fisticuffs?
do I want to fist what?
Fisticuffs?
I
said fisticuffs.
Here's the thing. You can't bring your pussy dog. And you were allowed one martial arts weapon. I'm bringing chucks. I'm bringing nunchuckers.
I'll bring a tonfa.
Oh.
What's a tonfa?
I don't know, but it sounds big and pointy.
Is it worse than chucks?
I reckon.
Oh yeah, bring a tonfa if you want. I don't care. Just to say, get lost, you loser, idiot.
You better block that. One of these.
Block him.
Okay, come for you.
I
like the way he tried at first to try to sort of calm the situation down, and then he went in.
Right, I'm going to phone up.
Please don't phone anyone else. If I don't want any more fights.
I'm going to phone up Stephen Murdoch.
Oh, God.
To ask him about the Zoom thing.
Oh, man. Apparently a tonfa is a stick with a side handle.
Idiot.
Hello.
Hello, is that Steve? Hello, is that? Can I speak to Stephen Murdoch, please?
I could
Speaking.
Stephen, it's Ian Lee and Catherine Boyle from the Late Night Alternative. How are you?
Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to speak to you.
Okay. Okay.
Long time no speak.
Long time no speak. How are things? Okay. It's not a great line. I don't know if you can go and stand near a window or something. It's very hissy.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Hear me now?
Yes, I can. How have you been? How have you been, Stephen?
Not too bad. You know, it's like anyone. I've had a lot of, well, you know, in many ways, it's a growth industry because everyone wants me to have a look at their Zoom.
Okay. Well, that's why I've called you. I'm having problems with my Zoom.
Right. What can I do for you?
Right. Well, for some reason, when the Zoom, the picture of me, the video, it's compressed, so I look skinny, like an old martial art movie or something.
And you're a big lad now, aren't you? You put on a bit.
Well, no.
You're a bit of timber because you're not quite what you.
No, it's not.
You got bigger. And it's probably eating really.
Well, it's not.
It does do that. I mean, I've found that. You know, you can put on a few pounds if you're at home. Just do your best to get out there.
Okay.
Do some exercise. Trust that. I believe, you know, if you I don't know if you're drinking still, but eating, you can really concentrate. So I hope that some helps you.
Hey, I'm not.
Just get back out there, maybe do some running.
Okay.
I hope that's some help. Good luck. Good luck to you.
Right. It's not actually any help. It's
right. Okay.
I'm not drinking anymore. I'm back from a relapse, but I'm fine.
Cakes.
I am eating. I have put on a little bit of weight.
Yeah, it's quite a big round of face now, isn't it?
Yes, but what I'm saying is that Zoom for some reason is compressing the image, And I would
come on, pull the other one. That's diet, mate.
What do you mean?
It's diet. You know, I mean, I would just. So it's stretching out so you look thinner or fatter than you actually are.
It's making me thinner, and I just want it to look normal.
You want to look normal, mate. What I suggest you do is lay off those cakes. Okay, I hope that's been some use to you.
It hasn't really. You seem to have ignored the technical.
Sugary drinks. You know, you just try to lay off that. I mean, saturated fats.
Okay, ignoring the technical issues and just being quite rude. Really.
Quite personal.
No. I mean, what I do is just try.
Fat shaming.
A little bit of running or something like that. It's like, you're the one with the problem, mate. Don't blame me.
I'm not listening to that shit. I'm not listening to that shit. That was really rude. I'm laughing, but I'm hurt. Yeah. That was really rude.
But just remember, it's all frustration because he can't get anywhere near Charlene Spiteri anymore. And we all know why that was.
Could you hear that? Okay, I don't know why I didn't call him on Skype.
I could hear him quite loudly in my ear, especially on the sibilant S's.
I don't know why I didn't call him on Skype. Not fat shaming, thin celebrating. Oh, I don't know why I didn't call him on. Very tired.
Yes, because you just had that flipping emotional vampire on, sapping your will to finish the sentence. Do you know who we haven't heard from today? Nigel from Maidstone. And I'm not surprised, because he never does.
Well, we heard from him. He called us.
Yeah, but he never phones us and gets through, does he? And then we ring him back and he's not
answering.
answering.
I mean, I could put him through, but...
The mobile...
No.
Oh, I know. I've got what we can play. I've got a game we can play.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, some bum crack that.
It better not be like anything where I've got to eat a toad or get zapped or like...
Okay, all right. Well, then we'll just sit and wait for a phone call. Then.
Put an ice cube up my bum or something. What have you got?
I got this from Father Christmas.
Oh, sounds
I
delicious.
bought it myself. I put it in my... This is fun. I played this with the boys, right? This is fun. So what you've got to do...
Yeah.
If you want to phone up and play, you can.
Why wouldn't you?
We're taking it easy for the first few months back. Possibly for the rest of the dying days of my career. Has anyone else played this? Sound ridiculous?
Oh, so it sounds delicious.
What does it call it? Sound delicious if you want. I don't mind. Okay. Right. So. Right, here we go. So these are the instructions. Phone up 0203 286 6370. Aim, win the most points by making and guessing ridiculous sounds. These range from easy sounds like a bee, a baby, or a sneeze.
Lance, I got exploding kittens and I can't work it out. So if you could explain it to us,
I've got
great.
it. You bought it for me, and it's.
Yeah, they're cute, but I can't work it out.
I never opened it. Or through to hard sounds like bubble wrap, tap dancing, or a waterfall. First, take the cards you need. 5 for every person, right? And we're not gonna do hard. We're doing easy and medium, right?
Okay.
So, if you get right, so hang on.
There's literally instructions included, says El Burrito Loco.
1.
Lo sé, pero no entiendo nada. Even the instructions are tricky.
Do you want hard? We want medium. So we've got, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 easy. Don't touch them. Jesus Christ.
I thought they were mine.
No, they're ours. Right, then we want to get some mediums.
I could come.
1.
Thanks, trying them on.
2, 3. Oh, no, we don't want that one. Jesus. 3, 4, 5. Right. So take 5 cards per person. Keep the cards face down so you can only see the words easy, medium, or hard. Let's start with a couple of easies, right?
Yeah.
Spread them out. Now grab a pen and paper or a phone and choose something to keep score. Whatever. You guys can keep score. So easies are worth 1 point, mediums are worth 2.
Go on.
Take turns picking up a card. Look at the 2 sounds written on it and choose one to make. When making your sound, you can't say any words. Not even brum brum. Right? Or quack. You can't go quack quack.
Yeah.
So you've got to make noises. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you're ready, you've got to sit on your hands and you have to...
Mr. Judd,
Yes.
2021. No, you don't.
What?
I'm old enough to remember you on The Big Breakfast, says Mr. Judd.
I was never on The Big Breakfast, but thank you. Right. If one person's getting close to the answer, you can nod, but you can't give hints. Right, so I'm going to go. Right. So I've got to sit on my hands. You can't do words, okay?
Yeah. Gorilla.
There we go. Boom. Straight away, we're in. 1 point each. Can you keep scores? Right, you go. You can take a card now. Playing this with the kids, we're having so much fun. Playing this, the yes-no game, and double. Even though my eldest thinks that's how double is spelled.
Okay. I'm going to go, all right.
Telephone.
Yes. But I said bring, didn't I?
Bring, you said bring. I get the point, you don't. 2-1.
But I didn't say ring.
Bring is a word. You go, I'd have done that. So you didn't get a point there.
Oh.
All right, okay. Medium now. These get harder. So, all right. This is a good game, right?
Go on. You saying ass?
For those at home.
Are you gnashing your teeth, biting?
Bite. There we go. Boom.
Well, why don't you just go?
I did eventually when I realised
Why
you
do
weren't
you-
getting my
What was that? That's like
the biting noise.
Bosh.
So anyway, we're not really playing for scores. We're just playing for fun. Go. This is just for fun. And I'm going to run some adverts because we'll probably do that.
All right.
If you want to phone in and play, you're very welcome. 0203 286 6370. This is probably the next hour. Motorbike.
Yes. Except mine takes a lot longer to get started. Mine
Oh,
goes.
okay. All right, this is a tough. What was the other word on there?
On mine.
The other word on my last one was robot.
Elefante.
There we go. All right. Okay. Okay. These are 2 tough ones. This should be hard. This is medium. Right?
Yeah, go on. Wind. Is it the swishing of the grass? Trees.
They've got it in the chat.
Have they?
Pajama, phone in, play, because you got it.
The sea?
No? Well,
Waves.
there we go, waves.
All right.
The other one was restaurant. That's a tough one to do. It's a
Yeah,
good
I don't
game,
know how
right?
you do that.
Honestly, I got this for about a tenner on Amazon. I was looking for because I was looking for little things for my stocking because all 3 of us would have a stocking. And I saw this. I thought, yeah, grab this. I'll have a little hand of this.
I've got one now. Ready?
Is this medium or easy?
Medium.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ghost.
Yes. That's the universal sound of ghost, right?
All right. Oh, these are 2 toughies. Okay, all right. I'm going to do a sound montage, collage.
All right, nice. The beach. Oh, surfing.
The other one was spaceship.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a spaceship noise.
This is such a good game. Honestly, I love it.
Oh, these are easy.
Okay.
I could do both.
That is easy. It's literally easy. Category.
Literally.
Snake.
Yep.
Swavey.
And then
Sneeze.
Yes.
All right. Please go hard on me. These are hard now. I like the fact you have to sit on your hands as well.
boxing.
Boxing, is that the answer?
Yes.
Why did you say it?
I just was thinking of it and it popped out.
That's what I'm dealing with.
All right, I'll do the other one. Ready?
That's right. This game is called Soundiculous. It's fun. It's
Bing,
fun.
bing.
Race, car race, Formula One, racing car, bus.
Yes, bus.
There we go. All right.
Did you hear my brakes go?
I did hear your brakes go. I think you might have COVID. You're being very wheezy with your laughter. Very
I
motley.
can't get over the fact that my thought popped out of my mouth.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay, so these are hard. These are hard as well.
How would I have done boxing?
Try and look. You can't say a word.
You've been a clock. A bell. Church bell. A clock bell.
No,
A bell end. Go on.
Oh, and then you gave a clue there. Okay. I'm trying not to say ding.
Ding.
I'm not saying ding.
We went ding.
If Rhythmic Paul was here, he would get it.
Oh, a triangle.
Correct. Thank you. Right, and the other one.
That's more of a.
The other one, right?
Oh my God! No, this again. Is it the sea again? The breeze. The wind in your willows. Meditation. Oh, is it wind chimes?
Yes! Isn't this more fun than it should be? Give me another hard one.
I'm going to do.
No, that one is the one I just did. Hang on. Let's. I think there's some. Where's the pile of hards? There you go. There you go.
It's locked away in a vault.
There you go. Anyway, 0203 286 6370. If you want to play, guys, you're very welcome.
Okay.
Scissors.
Yes. Right. Do you want another one?
Yeah, I do actually. Oh. Is it an animal?
Yes.
A frog?
No.
Cricket? Cicadas? Grasshoppers?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Turns out I'm brilliant at this.
It's good, isn't it? Honestly, playing it with the kids, we were pissing. And then we got one of them got from Santa the yes/no game, which is actually more fun than you would think because you get a card. I'll get them to, next time they come over, which will probably be very, very soon. I'll get them to bring it and we'll play it. So you get a card of sentences that you have to say, and you can't really deviate from the sentences. And they're structured in such a way that you go, yeah. And we were in his, and we played Dobble, and I just could not get my head around Dobble. It was like the time had slowed down for those guys, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? All right. So I'm going to do two here. This is hard, okay?
Right.
But I'm going to do it brilliantly.
Saw.
Come on, buddy. We've been together 8 years. And that is 8 years too long. Not allowed to say words. All right.
High heels. Footsteps.
There we go. Thank you very much. Come on. This is someone make a TV show of this and get us on as contestants, and the first prize is £10,000 because we're
or just give us £10,000.
Just give us £10,000. Go on, do another.
This one, man.
Yeah, go on. Isn't this fun, man?
Okay. All right.
Careless Whisper. Trumpet. Saxophone.
Yes. All right, this one's going to be quick, so pay attention, everyone.
Come.
Although you would celebrate.
Do it again. Can someone make a GIF out of this, please? My boys were thrilled, by the way.
Yes.
I was having like a GIF battle with my youngest, and we were just sending GIFs to make each other laugh.
Champagne cork. Obviously.
We were having a GIF battle, and we were sending each other
got it.
funny GIFs. Of course you did. And then I sent him a GIF of you. He went, whoa. And then I sent him a GIF of me. Blew his mind that we had GIFs.
Yeah.
Blew his mind. He was reminded once again of just how famous his dad and his dad's best mate is and are.
So very famous.
All right, here we go. Last one's from me, then you can do one more. Here we go.
Can I? Tap dancing.
There we go.
I'd say that was more.
Well, I'm a better tap dancer than you.
I've got medals, mate. I've got certificates. I've got certificates.
One more. I've got one more on this card. This is a toughie, actually.
Isn't it GIF with a hard G? Oh, you've embarrassed yourself there. Let's pretend we haven't read that.
It's very Sierra Tango. I don't like the tone of your previous messages, so just be careful. Hang on, I've got one more. I've got no idea how I'm going to do this. I'm tempted to go, but that won't help. How would you do this? You can't say words. It's on my hands.
Whispering.
It's river. How am I supposed to do? How would you do river? I was doing like a small river.
You'd probably do something like. How would I express river through the medium of sound?
What does a river sound
Well, you might
like?
have a few ducks on there and stuff.
Okay, yeah, collage, audio collage. Go on, do another one. Give me one more. We're in the hard level, by the way, guys.
Okay.
Motorbike. Car. It's a sports car, racing car. No, you said Bing Bong.
It's not nothing to do with it though. It's an airplane, obviously.
You said Bing Bong.
Bing Bong.
Can't say Bing Bong.
And the other one was
boxing. It was a grandma without her teeth. Wind. Storm. Hurricane. You can nod if I'm close. Oh. A balloon deflating.
It's fan.
Okay.
It's a fan.
There we
it's
go.
a fan. That's
fun.
obviously a fan.
That's fun, guys. That was fun. That was fun.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I hope everyone was playing along at home.
1,000 people watching us be idiots. That's the story of my life.
They're checking we're all right. We're not. We're not. We're very much not. And it's just
Very
the
much.
start.
When does homeschooling start for you then?
Tomorrow, apparently.
I'm really not looking forward to it. But it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
Well, yeah.
Save lives.
And I know my sister's a teacher and she was worried.
Good. I mean, good that she's now,
Yeah.
she can breathe a little bit easier. I stand by what I say. I'm tempted to put it on Twitter, but it will get used against me. But let's drag Piers Corbyn into a COVID ward, strip him off and get all the patients, make him, you know those things you get, you know the things that make you have your eyes open, and then the thing that makes you have your mouth open, install those on him and then get all of the COVID patients to cough on him, right? And spit on it, and then spittle will come out, and maybe even they piss near him. Then let's see if Piers Corbyn thinks COVID is a hoax. Genuinely, because
They could, if they're not frightened of it, they could go and volunteer to clean the COVID
then
ward.
he's now bullying doctors and nurses and porters and people, and that's a scuzzy. That's not just. Well, it is putting lives at risk. It's just wrong on so many levels. And as a kind of as a sort of liberal with a very small L and left of centre. I'm a pacifist. I'm supposed to wish no harm on people, but fuck him. You know, fuck Piers Corbyn, who was just an awful, awful human being. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to him, right? Let's let him see what it is. Let's give it to him. Let's see how well he survives. He's an old man. And let's see what his followers make of it them.
You sure you want Iain Lee for PM still?
Very tired. My head is feeling a little bit woozy. It's funny coming off drugs. Coming off drugs is how it's very. I feel a bit nauseous. A little bit nauseous. A bit headache. Quite a lot headachy. I'm all right. My friend works in a hospital, and the time wasters were given lumbar punctures as a deterrent to keep them coming in with made-up illnesses.
That sounds an awful lot like bullshit.
That morph. I hate to break it to you. That's not true. That's not true. And I'm really surprised that you would type that in the chat and think that that was a sensible thing to say, because that's not true. That's not true.
I mean,
anyway.
Lumbar punctures aren't quick anyway, so you'd be rewarding a time waster with taking up
Spend
more
a
of your
lot
time.
Yeah, and a lot of money. And it's expensive. It's an expensive procedure. Have you ever had one?
No, but I've had an epidural, and they're similar, aren't they? Except I had a baby dragged out at the end of it.
I don't know if the end result is. It's
I had a squeaky back for a long time.
Squeaky back. I had a lumbar puncture, spinal tap for our American fans. And all I knew about it was that in that Carol Ann Davis book, Lindsey Buckingham had a lumbar puncture, and he went mad after it, but he was doing a lot of cocaine. And I had a lumbar puncture, and they said, "Oh, you'll be able to work the next day." And so I went home to bed, and I was all right. And it was an unpleasant experience. They inject you at the base of your spine, and they suck spinal fluid out.
Oh God!
Spinal tap. You have to sit in you have to lay in a weird position like this for about 25 minutes. You can't move, and it was all right. And I went home, and then the next day I was sleeping up in the loft room. Things weren't great, and I sat up, and suddenly everything just was swimming around. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I lay back down, and after about 20 minutes, everything sort of settled down a bit. It's like being drunk when you're a teenager, and you're lying in your bed going, "Why is everything spinning around?" And about 20 minutes, everything was all right. I thought, that was weird. Okay. And I sat up, and everything was, and I could not move for about 10 days. I had to lie there. It was awful. So I don't think it was particularly sore. I don't remember it being sore, but I remember terrible headaches and just any movement. Nauseous. But I'd love to drink that spinal fluid.
Don't be dirty. People wanted to drink that mummy juice, didn't they? Do you remember? I don't mean wine. My kids call my wine mummy juice.
Would you drink daddy juice?
Depends on the daddy, doesn't it? No.
Of
course not, that's disgusting. But you remember when they dug that mummy up and people wanted to drink the stuff out of the coffin? Like they've never seen any horror films ever. It's never going to be a good idea. Put the thing back. Burn it by fire.
Can we get a shout out for Retro Faith, please? If you read my Retro Gamer column, she was mentioned in the...
she got a large up.
Got a large up, as did Mr. Zadok, who sent me a lovely couple of emails saying he got some new... You know, there's like this other guy is like one person watching him often, sometimes nobody. I find him so... It's very ASMR stream. And Faith is you know, and I had to... Well, the tricky... I wrote about Black Mario as well. And the article is like 500 to 550 words, and there's 3 paragraphs and an intro and an outro.
Yeah.
So you've got 5 paragraphs. So that ain't a lot of... You basically got 100 words, 110 words per person to kind of sum someone up and go, I really like this person, here's why, and here's why I think you should check them out. That's a tough thing to condense it.
Yeah.
In that my Retro Gamer columns, when I write them, they always end up being about 700 words, and then I have to go, right, okay, let's go back. And I've normally got a big flowery bit in that's nice, but I can lose, and you still got the. Okay, fine, get rid of that, and then it's just taking out words.
I get a real kick out of doing stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's because my dad's a newspaper journalist and was a sub editor, so he subbed basically all my schoolwork when I got older. And while you can be a little bit daunted by seeing a big red pen through paragraphs and paragraphs of your work, actually when it comes out and it still works and it actually works better, there's something really geekily rewarding about it. I love it. I used to do it for my university housemates.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, who is this, please?
Barry. Barry from Watford. Hello.
Hello.
Barry.
Hello, love. Sorry,
Barry.
can you speak up a bit because we're having a bit of trouble hearing you. You sound very, very frail.
I am frail.
All right, calm down.
True.
Okay.
It's me.
Are you in the? Yep.
Barry.
Okay, so you're first time caller.
Not to you, no.
Well, have we spoken before?
You know jolly well we've spoken before. I made you.
What do you mean you made me?
I made you. Yes.
Oh, you're that. Oh, your headphones come out. Don't worry, you're not missing a lot.
Yeah. I think I can hear better now.
Go in this one. You're that silly old sod that used to phone us up quite a lot.
Soppy old sod, yes.
Soppy old sod. All right. Well, Barry, it's lovely to talk to you again. We'll keep it brief because we've got a lot to get. Well, got a lot to get on with.
What have you got to get on with?
Well, me and Catherine
Puzzles?
we're doing puzzles and lumber punctures. We're not doing lumber punctures. We're talking about lumber punctures.
Okay. Well, can I join in with that, or is it just for younger people?
Well, okay. Go on then.
What have you had stuck in your back?
Well, that's funny, isn't it? I might have had something stuck in my back.
I bet you have.
A bloody bayonet from a German officer I might have had in my back if I'd been old enough to fight in the Second World War, but I'm not.
Have you? Now, you are over 80, aren't you?
Yes.
Have you had the vaccine yet?
No.
Oh, dear.
No.
Have you got an appointment to have the vaccine yet?
Yes, I have, in about a week's time.
And how are you feeling about that?
I cannot wait to get to the front of the queue.
Okay.
I would camp outside like Wimbledon to get that flipping thing in my arm. I cannot wait. And if Bill Gates wants to stick a microchip in there at the same time, he can do that at all. I did have something stuck in my back once. We went to a lovely camping trip into Canberra Sands to see me and Margaret. And we'd had a meal out, by our tent.
Yeah.
And she'd left some of the crockery on the floor. And we were rolling around and the cutlery, making love under the moonlight. This way, that way, long way, short way, some as big as your head. And then, as I rolled back, and she was sort of on top sort of thing, it stuck right in my back. And I went, oh!
What was it, her finger?
No, it was a little bit of cutlery.
Peg.
We'd had some lovely
Peg.
sausages. We'd had some lovely sausages.
She
her
was
tent
having a
peg
little
was
sausage
sticking
as
out.
well.
What?
Jason says in the chat, Barry is used to feeling a prick. Oh, I didn't know where
Well,
that was
that's
going.
charming, isn't it?
Oh,
That's charming.
Was it a good fork?
Yeah. She said, you want a fork? I said, well, let's do this first, and with the sausage, then we done it after. Yeah. She said, spoon? I said, no, well, we'll do that when we go to sleep, but,
She said peg. He said that should be outside and attached to the guy rope very firmly.
She said, Billy can. I said, no, it's a Billy Goat rum.
No, surely you should. If
no,
she
we
said
can't.
Billy can, you said no, Billy can't. This is private.
Billy bloody can't. I tell you that, man.
I know. We literally just told you that.
She said, is that a guy rope? I said, well, no, it's a guy's rope, all right, yeah. And she said that doesn't really work. But then it doesn't matter, you know. She said...
Tense? It was a bit uncomfortable, yes.
Said sleeping bag, said it happens to us all.
You've had 2 kids.
She said...
Barry, we're just joking about your wife's saggy vagina. That's all. Please don't be offended.
Did you say flaps, did you? Did you say flaps?
Oh, dear.
Flaps.
She said, you're going to lie on the canvas. I said, it's no time to start painting now.
Yeah.
Hello?
Sounds like a nice holiday, though. Sounds lovely.
Yeah, sounds like you had a great time.
Oh, so you come off the jokes now. Have you killed
Well,
it?
I thought you did. Apparently you
Yeah.
came off the jokes first.
Okay. Well, that's lovely. We did have a lovely holiday, but that's the only thing I stuck in my back. Yeah, it was painful.
When was the last time you went on holiday? I was just thinking, I've not been abroad for over a year.
Well, you know what? I'm desperate to go on holiday.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, last time we went out to Spain, we was kissing in the June. Very hot, very dangerous under the sun. She said, can you spray all over my back? And then I had a court case in Torremolinos. Hello? No.
When...
Oh, God.
When... This question comes from Betfinder. When you go camping and who kind of sets up the tent? I mean, do you like doing the canvas, and does Margaret like pegging?
Well,
I've literally done that joke 3 times and no one noticed.
no, I know you did. I know. But what was terrible, we did have the sausage and beans, and I was putting up the tent. I bent over the peg. I blew off. It nearly blew the flipping thing right off the Yorkshire Dales. She was inside it. God, it was like, it took off nearly like, you know those Chinese lanterns? It nearly went off like that because there was the fire there as well. I had to grab hold of the guy rope to stop it disappearing into the stratosphere. Jesus Christ. Never have beans and sausage round the fire and try and put up the guy rope, you know, the tent, particularly if you suffer from dust wind, as the Germans call it. Dustwinder.
That was the sequel to Das Boot.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it good? It was all in the air. It was all in the air balloon, wasn't it? The first one was all underwater. The second one, jeez, the Hindenburg, it was based on. When the captain blew off in the Hindenburg, the whole thing came crashing down.
We shouldn't laugh, really. It was terrible. Terrible business.
Oh, Christ. Oh, well, listen, I've not had a holiday for a while. If anyone wants to invite me and Mum, we'll come in our bubble. We'll come in our bubble. We've got a bubble. We bring with us. You know,
is it like one of those Zorbs that you've got?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We have to run in it at the same time. But it's terrible. She can't really keep up with me. She goes round and round and round inside it, tumbling down. Oh, dear. Legs akimbo. I said, can you get up and run in our Zorb? You know, but she's a funny old thing. She's still with us, so you
Oh,
know.
she's funny, is she? Maybe we should speak to her one night.
Oh, my God.
Right, well, you just mentioned the flats joke, and that was unfortunate.
You mentioned the flap. I suggested her vagina was like a sleeping bag.
No, that was me.
Oh, Christ. Right, okay, well, that's the same principle.
Yes.
Let me just speak to Margaret.
Huh?
Sleeping bag, yeah. Oh, she's not happy about that. A sleeping bag, yeah, that's what he said, yeah. Oh, I don't know. She, the mister, he said it, not me.
She said it.
She said it. Yeah. A sleeping bag, yeah. Down there, yeah. Appalling, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, well.
But you can put 2 together.
He says you can put 2 together. I think that's a reference to something disgusting. Scissoring, I think it's called. Anyway.
Well, it's been lovely to talk to you.
Oh, it's been so nice catching up, Barry.
Oh, it's been lovely catching up. And Margaret's waving from the bed there. But she's saying night, darling.
Margaret.
Margaret.
No. Bye-bye. Oh.
Goodbye. Enjoy lockdown.
Yeah, I'll try. Bye-bye. Oh. Bye-bye.
I wish they'd take his phone off him. Okay. He's gone.
He's a dear old soul, isn't he? He's a dear old soul.
This show happens because you guys... Hey, we've got 13,624 followers.
Blimey.
That means we are about 376 followers away from 14,000. I think we could do that by the end of January. So if you are not following us now, we've got like 1,000 people watching us. If you are not following us, just click follow. Just click follow.
We do daft things.
Just click follow.
We do serious things.
It's free.
Do quiet things, do loud things.
Doesn't cost you anything. That's free. So just click follow. That's free. And then we're on every weeknight from 9 o'clock. Generally doing things. I'm kind of, if stuff's going on, and if things get a little bit heavy, I'm going to step back for a bit, and Catherine's going to take over, which I would look forward to seeing. Or if I need to get to like a face-to-face meeting or something in the evening, most of them are in the evenings, and we'll do that. But generally we're here, so click follow. Come on, guys. And you can sub and all of that, but we'll talk about the subbing next week. Let's not bother about that now. But this is our job. This is how we feed our kids and how we pay our mortgage, unbelievably. And one of the ways we do it is we play adverts, and we also have some excellent sponsors. Let's start with... that picture jumped. Why didn't you see how that jumped there? Look. Oh, no, hang on. Let's go.
Do it again.
Where is it there? Oh, I didn't know. Oh. Abbey Care. Abbey Care, specialist addiction recovery clinics. They've got a clinic in Glasgow, a clinic in Gloucester. Attractive fees and payment options, guys. You get 25% off if you mention this. I was there for a few days. I spent 4 days there. And it was not the right time for me to be there. But while in the 4 days I was there, I had a lot of self-discovery and self-realization. And it's a great place in terms of the geography and the location. I went to the one in Gloucester, and the team are all experts. I don't know if everyone there has a background of addiction themselves, but certainly the people I spoke to did. And so there was identification, there was understanding, there was no shaming, there was no judgment. So go and have a look, abbeycare.co.uk, and I want to thank all of the people there for being so delightful. I don't even want to talk about these.
Poseidon Safety Management, Devon and Cornwall's finest purveyors of guard dogs and manned guarding patrols, mobile patrols, all that sort of stuff. They recruit from the local area so that they've got a vested interest in making it safer, and they know kind of all the highways and byways and the back roads and where people might go and do dodgy things. So there's no getting past them, basically. They're brilliant. Poseidon Safety Management, and all the details are here.
That's enough. This guy will beat the crap out of your partner, your ex-partner, if you're getting divorced, and he will set fire to their letters. He's buff. That's not the kind of body I don't like. That kind of body. Have you ever had a lover like Richard? No.
No.
Have you ever been with anyone like that? Would that work for you?
No, not really. No,
it's funny, isn't it? What we're told.
That screams spends more time in front of the mirror by himself than he would want to spend with me. No. Not for me, thanks. But I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. If that's what you're into, go for it. There's a lid for every pot.
Alex, the actor Alex Lowe is in the chat. He was. Do you remember the film Peter's Friends?
Yes.
He lent me a copy of that once. So Alex, it's nice to see you here. I've just made you a VIP. It's funny what we're told is attractive. I tell you, I remembered I had a crush on when I was listening to a lot of the radio when I was in Abbey Care, and I was reminded, because we didn't have much to look at when we were kids. Particularly, I'm a bit older, and I think it is a significant difference, even if it's only 4 years. So I grew up with 3 channels, and there wasn't really a lot to watch, and I'd forgotten. I was listening to I don't really like the carry-ons, but I was listening to a program hosted by our mate Jim Dale, where it was interviews with Carry On stars from like BBC local radio, and it was really interesting. And I'd forgotten someone I'd had a crush on, Joan Sims.
Okay.
Joan Sims. Let's find some pictures of Joan Sims. I wonder if it's Joan Sims, because she's always played a little bit. Here we go. There we go. That's the Joan Sims I had a crush on.
Yeah.
That's the Joan Sims I had a crush on.
I think that is quite a Victorian body type.
I don't know. I can't make that any bigger.
You know, quite a softer, curvier physique.
Yeah. But I mean, it's and Joan. I mean, it worked for me. You know, it kind of worked for me. I mean, etc. etc. But it's funny. Radio, thank you. It's funny what we are told is attractive and what we should find attractive. Because I certainly don't find a lot of... I certainly scratch my head sometimes at people that are presented... I'm not going to name any names, that wouldn't be fair. Are presented as perfect images of womanhood or manhood.
I think sometimes it can look like hard work rather than... I prefer someone who's natural and doesn't... look like they've spent a lot of time trying to sculpt themselves into something different. Do you know what I mean?
I like a nice big ass.
I'm really sort of I really like a twinkler. I mean, and that.
What? Are you into that?
Yeah, but it needn't.
Twinkler. I thought you tinkler. I thought
no,
so.
Not a
so
tinkler.
sorry.
No, but someone who and it's not necessarily all the same sort of person, but it's just a vibe. I really like a sort of a twinkle in the eye kind of vibe, and it might not be someone who's immediately attractive and obviously attractive to everyone, you know, objectively, but it's just like, you know, Michael Palin. I find very attractive.
I'll tell you someone I find attractive. Cher.
She's worked pretty hard on that. Baby, thank you very much. I appreciate you. 34sp.com. I got a big crush on you. You're a company that works so hard, but does it all from home because it's safer that way, baby. Anyway, what can 34SP do for you? What they can do for you is give you a domain name for just £1. You heard me right. 2,021 of you lucky people will get a 34sp.com domain for just £1. It's a bargain. If you're thinking about having a side hustle, and we only one of those, honey, then 34sp.com is the way to go. Get involved. Snap out of it. No, snap into it. 34sp.com. Yeah.
I will be posting. Let me post that video now onto
I don't know what you're talking about.
Twitter.
Yeah! Oh, Cher. I found I could do quite a good Christine McVie the other day.
Oh, yeah, but no one knows what she sounds like, apart from me.
No, she's a bit more sort of in the nose there. That's how she talks. That's outrageous.
Let's
Don't show people because they'll copy. And then my one-woman show, Share and Share Alike, will be nicked by someone else.
Oh, Kate is great.
God.
Now, Kate is great. Hang on a minute. So I need to put that in there. And then I need to do that. And I need to drag that. Oh, my God.
What's that? That's me going, blah. That was me being a champagne cork. And also what I really love is that you catch me at my most attractive.
How do we make that play?
So, there we go.
Oh my God. Yes, you please do share that video. Thank you, Bestie. I appreciate that.
Oh dear.
What I want to do is I want to get Christine McVie on the line and get you to... No, let's get
Christine McVie speaks very much like that.
It's the Savage Bees.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get Christine McVie interview.
Yeah. She's from the Lake District, isn't she? But there's an ever so slight sort of brummy thing going on.
Okay, well, let's find out.
She sort of speaks forward in her nose a bit.
They're on-off relationships, bust-ups. They're the stuff of rock and roll legends. But
Morning. Good morning. You know, you were just glancing over.
You wonderful you.
I
It's
showed
like
her
that.
there, and that picture behind us.
Mhm.
Can you put a date on that? Can you? Do you know approximately when that was?
Yeah, I can. That's like the mid to late 80s Fleetwood Mac, because there's no Lindsey Buckingham. It's these two chumps who replaced him. So that's not Fleetwood Mac.
I think it was sometime in the 80s, but I wouldn't.
That's not
bet on
bloody-
it.
Because
Lindsey
those
Buckingham,
people
these
who
two
know the band
chumps.
well know that quite a few changes in the lineup over the years.
Yes, over the years, because Lindsay left for about 3 years, and we replaced him with Billy Burnett and Rick Vito. And
Billy Burnett and Rick Vito.
It's a great impression. It's good, isn't it?
carried on for a while.
She kind of
And I
doesn't
think
open her
it
mouth
was
very
old-
wide, does she? That's the thing with her, and it's ever so slightly Beatles. You know, you can easily go into, I came up with that.
Hey, well, Simon, nice to have you here. Thank you. So that's Christine McVie.
That's that sorted, everyone.
That's that
You're welcome.
sorted. 0203 286 6370
70
is the telephone number. We play 6 minutes of adverts. If you're a subscriber, you shouldn't see the adverts. Sometimes you do. I don't know why we're getting such sharp. Is it sharp for you in your ear?
No.
Is it? I'm getting very tinny kind of thing, and I don't quite know why. Maybe if don't quite know why. If you're a subscriber, you shouldn't see the adverts. Sometimes, Twitch balls up and you do see the adverts. What can I tell you? But we do 6
It's
minutes.
an unfair world sometimes.
Isn't it? Hello, caller.
Oh, hello. How are you doing there, Ian and Kath? It's Floydie. How are you doing?
Hello, Floydie. What's going on? Why are you so distant? Why there's a picture? What's happened?
I just thought I'd phone up through the phone.
That's all right.
Is it quiet?
It's a little bit quiet, but we can hear you. How's everything going, man?
Yeah, okay. Like, thanks. Hanging on in there. As you do.
I hear a very slight downness in your voice that is not usually there. Am I imagining that, or is there a little? Are you a little sadder than normal?
Yeah, a little bit sad. Yeah, flipping a mate of mine died a few days ago. Like, you know what I mean. And, another mate of mine, his mother's funeral's in a few days, and it's all a bit sort of sad luck. But I'm okay. Like,
I'm really sorry to hear that, and I hope you don't think I hope you don't feel I kind of pushed you into saying that. I just like you a lot. We like you a lot, and your input is always we just adore it, and I could just tell that there was something not quite right. I'm really sorry for your loss, man.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Well, you were talking about Fleetwood Mac, so do you fancy a bit of instrumental Lindsey Buckingham style guitar?
No, thanks. Thanks for your call. Goodbye. Yeah, of course.
Hell yes, we do.
Do it, man. Do it. Imagine if he was crying at that because he thought he hadn't heard us say, yeah, do it. And he thought it was his friend's passed, his friend's mum, but he's having a terrible
And
time.
now we don't even want his music.
His one corner of the world has told him to F off, He's crying. We would love it, Floydie. Yes, please. Thank you.
So here you go. Okay.
Oh, so good.
You're wicked, man. Really, really good. Thank you for that. That was lovely. I got a chance to close my eyes for a couple of minutes, which was nice, and get carried away somewhere. I wasn't carried away. I was masturbating. I got taken away.
I had a big grin on my face, and that would not have happened if that's what he was doing
Because
beside
she
me.
was masturbating. Floydie, hang in there, man. Give us a call anytime. It's always a pleasure to hear your voice.
It's great to see you both back. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
See you later, man. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. He's a talent. He's
He's
talent.
so good.
He's a talent.
Gatford wants him to do Tusk next. A bit tricky on your own, I think, but
He's a talent. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, may I suggest that we end soon because I've got a bit of a headache.
Mhm.
Got a bit of a headache. I've got to go. I'm going to London tomorrow.
Are you? Oh, yes.
Going
Okay.
to a meeting. Going to a 12-step fellowship meeting. Didn't do one today because I had this. There was one in Reading I could have gone to, but I had a little bit of a headache, and I thought I'm doing an online meeting. Did a face-to-face yesterday, and I got face-to-face in the diary for tomorrow. That's okay. That's okay. So, well, also I feel like I've got nothing to say.
Well, we've done bugger all. This is the tricky thing, isn't it? And it's only going to get worse with lockdown. I'm going to get the paints out tomorrow. I'm feeling the urge. And I need to get into some healthy routines because it's all been, like after Christmas, it's that kind of, it's been mayhem for a while and I need to just...
Well, I got the jigsaw out and I forgot how slow it is starting a 1,000-piece jigsaw.
Oh, God.
Slow work. But also I'm really taking my time with it. Really taking my time. I need, just want to, I shivers there. Just want to slow things down a little bit. And so I'm sitting there with a cup of coffee. I've got a podcast on, and just doing the jigs, doing half an hour, taking it slowly, not fretting. The cats come and bother me. Lucky will be asleep in the jigsaw box right now, on top of the jigsaw pieces, which is nuts, because that can't be comfortable.
No, but a box is a box.
Was that cat comfy sitting in the jigsaw earlier? It should be in there now, Black. My cats. Lucky's the weird cat. Lucky and her sister Mucky, they were feral. They were found, I think they were like 5 or 6 or 7 weeks, so very young, found living with their mum and their brother in an abandoned car. And they don't quite know how to be cats. They don't quite know. Who's this mysterious figure?
Oh!
I caught you out.
Go. Can we go back to the real person? Get this dummy off the screen, please. Is that based on your? Is that an actual model of your head?
No.
He's got more hair than me.
Is that one of those things that you have to you punch?
Yes.
Right.
It's called a bob, which is a body summing bee, just so they could get it to say Bob, I think. But it's
punch it.
Yeah, I tell you what, it scared the. I just got it today, and I put it in the hallway. Forgotten about it, and then walked in there. I was ready to give him a smack, which is what he's designed.
Which is the idea.
Go on, punch it. What is it? What happens? Does his face like crumple?
Well, unless you've got the base full of water,
just fall over.
It kind of falls over.
You're a pervert.
Yeah, he is.
Did he come wearing the dressing gown, or can you get like different moods?
No, well, you can put different hats on him.
Like French maid, schoolgirl,
Yeah.
sexy.
And then of course the approach is different.
Yeah. What's the Jaws? What's the thing underneath the what is? Oh no, I thought there was like a plaque on the Jaws poster. I'm looking for. I want to get a new frame poster. But here's the thing. The thing I've discovered, right, is I really like I got to show you. The boys got me this.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
nice.
really like pictures of cats. I don't think you can see it. If I do
Put your finger next to it.
Blurred.
Yeah, get in focus, please. I can't bother. No, I will do it. In
Put your
focus.
finger next to it and I'll do it.
Well,
I've seen the YouTubers do it. Oh, put your finger.
Oh,
There you go.
it does. It does.
Oh, yeah.
I like cats in space helmets. I really like cats in space helmets.
I mean, everyone does.
I really, really do. And I had to throw away my T-shirt with a cat in a space helmet because it was too small. So I've ordered a different one. I've got a new T-shirt coming with a cat in a space helmet, and I've got like a canvas print of a cat in a space helmet to go in the bedroom.
Nice.
I love cats in space helmets, man. So I want to get some space helmets for my cats.
Everyone's got a
What
thing,
about
haven't
other
they?
kinds of helmets?
No,
Builder?
no,
World War One.
no.
That would be cool.
No, I like cats in space helmets.
Space
All right.
cats.
Yeah, I'm not having a go. I'm just.
You sounds like it does sound like a little bit
I
like
think
you,
he's
mate.
making suggestions, but
I'm
you
making
hear attack.
suggestions. Just opening up the scope. Anyway, the reason why I phoned is that I've got a did you know sort of thing. And
I bet I know it.
Knowing you probably do know it.
Thank you.
Which is Lindsay Buckingham.
Yep.
Did you know...
Phil Mitchell stood behind you. Oh, no, it's that thing.
Dressing gown.
Did you know he was the writer-singer for the National Lampoon's Vacation song?
Mate, come on.
Holiday Road.
Holiday Road.
I've been up on the holiday road.
Oh.
Is that a yes?
Hip and down on the holiday road.
Oh.
Holiday road. Holiday road. No,
Yeah,
I didn't know
no,
that.
that's new to us.
Thank you for telling us.
Okay. So, but have you seen the video for that?
Yes, I have. Isn't it in like a sort of dystopian office or something?
Not on a
Exactly
holiday
what
road.
it's like. It just doesn't suit the song at all.
He's his own worst enemy,
He's
right?
like that, isn't he?
His solo albums should be pop masterpieces, and they're unlistenable. Unlistenable. Because he's just so pretentious and full of himself. And he's
He doesn't let anyone tell him no, does he?
No, he doesn't. He
No.
doesn't.
He's his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
He'll get nowhere.
Tim?
Yes?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, I like him.
I don't think we should let them know if we like them or not. I think it causes...
I like him today.
I just think it causes... it breeds contempt. Or even children.
Oh, okay.
Look at us in high quality there, look.
High quality Oz is not Oz, is
I
it?
mean, not in content. I mean, just... You can see Baby Me, Baby You, Bruce Lee Me, Kill Bill You. See Imani's brilliant picture. I'm so effing awed.
That's you.
You can see a wooden Mario. You can see the Smile box set, the Frank
That's
Ouija
me.
board. All my retro gamers. Oh, if you look... Oh, you're doing... We're in delay there, look. That's the complete works of the unexplained. Maybe we'll go through those at some point.
That's the second time you bought that.
It is the second time I bought it.
Oh, bless me, for heaven's sake, somebody. I can't stream painting tomorrow because I've got the kids at home. This is the problem. I've got the kids at home and they will not be quiet and I don't want them on there.
I keep feeling like streaming solo, whether I was going to stream some Call of Duty today and then I didn't. I probably won't have time tomorrow. Certainly won't Thursday because I've got college on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe doing... who painted the Frank Sidebottom? Mugger Harris. Dan Rayner, who's painted... I moved his painting. It's on that wall now. You can't see his other painting, but he's brilliant. It's
a Frank Sidebottom Ouija board. It says yes, boss on it.
It was a gift. I mean, imagine being presented. He brought that to the performance ring, didn't he?
Yes. What does it say? Yes, it says yes, boss, and no what?
I can't remember. I can't see it.
Let me have a look.
Hang on. Just because the light's in my eyes. No, you Fanny. No, it doesn't say. I don't know what it says.
I'm gonna have a look. I need to know now. You know it is. It really is.
There we go.
You know.
Mine doesn't have. My first edition doesn't have the floppy disk of the Ghost. It might have the floppy disk actually of the Ghost voices. I've got the floppy disk somewhere.
Is that the one that says you are not ready to know the truth? That one.
Yeah, it's not Christine McVie that does it though.
Oh, she'd talk more like that.
I did have the record. I know my sister ripped the record up when she had it.
Too scary.
It's terrifying. No, the record's not in here. Unfortunate.
It's been taken out and burnt long ago.
Yeah, I've got the record somewhere. Pops up on eBay from time to time. There's acupuncture. I mean, that's not when fish pour for centuries. Anyway, it's all that stuff. I've run out of stuff to say,
Well,
so I think
then.
we
Let's
should.
stop.
We should. I get quite flat sometimes, you know.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh God, Stuart from 34SP. Would it be possible to get some shareable clips of your fab share ads? We thought we were just sponsoring TLNA to promote our domain sales. We had no idea Share was in on it too. I'm sure it can be arranged, Stuart.
We can sort that out. It might take a little while, but we'll sort that out. There's a new...
God.
You're a mum.
Yeah, this is what happens when you become a mother.
You're a mum.
All the shame is gone with the afterbirth.
You're like a little baby bird being fed.
Blah, blah. I should have been on Mallet's Mallet.
Yeah. Well, you can't say that.
No.
Thank you, Alex Lowe, my darling. I can't wait till we can meet again and hold hands, talk about and remember Paris.
Oh.
That will be
That'd be smart enough, that wouldn't it?
I could come.
Alex, thank you for the song. So I was going to stream playing some Call of Duty or doing a Daytime Friends. I just can't quite. I don't get the pleasure from performing.
Well, if the mojo is not around, you cannot force it.
I think the last couple of shows, Alex Lowe was in Midsummer Murders. Was he, Derry Girl? Please tell me he was the corpse. Alex Lowe's been in loads of things. We should interview Alex. Alex, you should come on as a guest one night.
Yeah.
I know you've not really got anything to promote.
Spill the beans about your showbiz life.
You should come on and talk about that stuff. I'd love to, because I don't. Alex is, I would consider, is a very good friend. I would say my top 150 friends. I mean, low down, but he's in that list. But there's loads of stuff. We worked together on the 11 o'clock show. He was the murderer. Yeah, thought so.
You can always tell on those shows who's going to be the murderer because it's always someone you recognise. You think they've not just got him in for nothing.
Well, it's Alex Lowe.
Yeah.
I recognise him.
Yeah.
Alex, you'd be a genuine offer. We'd love to have you on as a guest because you've never been. I've known Alex for years. He's never been on any of my radio shows.
Don't like you.
I bet he's gone now. We're saying nice things about him, and he's gone.
Yes.
Has he gone? Let's wait to see if he's gone. If he's gone, he can fuck off. Coming on. He's not coming on. Is he? Alex, are you there?
It's all gone quiet.
He's gone. He's gone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm gonna text him.
Tell him he can do one.
Hang on. We were just picking you up.
And you buggered off. How could you?
You up, asking you to be a guest, and you buggered off. There we go. It's gone.
Lucretia, busy guy, stuff to people to see. What now? What's up? It's nearly midnight. It's not that busy.
So my performing mojo, I'm liking the fact my hair's getting a bit longer on the sides. I haven't had it this long on the sides for years. Look at that.
It's working.
It is working. My performing mojo has gone. I think the show. Oh yeah, just name the date. How about next Tuesday?
Yes.
Next Tuesday, any good?
Shall we see you next Tuesday?
That spells C-U-N-T.
Does it?
Yeah.
People are always saying that to me.
So yeah, I'm trying to focus on a thing. So I'm struggling to focus because my head's a bit bubbly. No, it's all bollocks. We don't even talk about that.
Should we do a raid on someone?
Yeah, let's do it. I've got to do a little. I know we've done that. Right. So we go to Twitch here. I don't know what you do. I get over. Who's Toasty?
I don't know. But my eye was drawn there too. I do.
Okay. I mean, if unless we do it now.
This happens, right? This happens whenever I decide I'm going to grow my fringe out. I see an absolutely corking fringe and I get reinvigorated.
Yeah.
But no, I can't. It's lockdown time. It's going to get grown out.
If we pick her just because of her fringe,
yeah,
that I think is awesome. Let's go and have a look. So we're going to go and do a raid. me just straight over to this end. I forgot I need this to listen to. Right, so let's go and have a look at Toasty. Let's see what Toasty's up to.
A price of like, do you know what I mean? Like it could be somewhere from like 200 to like £10,000. How do I know?
I can't speak. Attempting different categories and food recipes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Fuck's loud. Has arrived.
This is it. This is who we're raiding.
That's just about their marketing.
I like the sound of
Just
Toasty.
have to be Dongle's face.
Or because of the fringe.
Look, but I could be me. That obviously not in the suit. Looks smart. You would probably design something hideous. But yeah, how cool would that be?
So this means we're all going to kind of pile into Toasty's stream. If you like Toasty, click the follow button. If you don't like Toasty,
she doesn't need to know.
You don't need to tell her. You know, it's cool. Just go home and that's great. But I think this could be quite good fun. You can. She's Googling how much it costs to get a billboard.
This is great.
The vibe is strong with this one.
I'll put my phone up in front of me. You can get a key to open these.
Taylor's donated £2.
Right, we're in. We're going in. We're back tonight at 9. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the funds, guys, for the billboard. But guys, I need to find out what it actually costs for us. Does anybody know how much it costs? No one but Ian.